tissue paper.
Like I used to, because all I know is I could see the curtain.
Yeah.
But I never went what's behind the curtain.
Oh, fam.
We done with the 90s. We done with the 90s. Sending one of your soldiers to deal with this
Because
lyrically.
we jam the gloves and there's nothing you can do about it.
But he's a fashion designer.
They're $1,200. I took them.
$1,200, fam.
That's your last pair.
Hold on, man.
That's your last pair.
No. Flag on the play, man.
Hold on.
I agree.
I don't like that, man.
But I wouldn't technically release nothing. But I'm saying, if it was a way that if I'm a sucker, and now a man try to kiss me like a sucker, and I'm coming to the sucker's friend, and you don't do nothing about it, that might happen.
Oh, thank you. Come listen.
Come listen.
Got a song with the boy, Drizzy.
So
We love hip hop.
Let me see this next.
You know, before we even get into anything, right? Let me make sure I'm in my shot here. Before we get into anything, I want to ask you guys about TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Because January 19th, which is one day before Trump takes office, they're going to be getting rid of TikTok in the United States.
Wow.
Are we going to have the same thing happening here?
I mean, TikTok already removed their offices here. We're still allowed to operate on TikTok, but I think as of now, like they don't have offices here. I don't know if it's going to be completely banned. That is a insane kind of phenomena. Like this is a huge app. A lot of these creators in America like blow up off TikTok. Even streamers, like when you clip farm your stuff, it's mostly through TikTok. So
the music game too. Think about how many artists have blown up off of TikTok songs or 15-second TikTok clip.
Mm-hmm. Do you think?
Yeah, but that's just TikTok. Some of the it's still not like you're on radio every 5 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like if you're not, it's not always translating. I didn't think it'll always translate.
No, some of those songs that got viral through TikTok ended up becoming national hit songs that got played on the radio from a TikTok trend.
Some of them, yeah.
Oh, 100%.
But some songs are literally only 15 seconds nowadays, right? So how can it really did they have to go and redo?
No, they're just taking 15-second clips of the song. It's usually a 90-second song. Yeah.
Do you think they're going to create an alternative, or is Instagram just going to replace what TikTok was, and now Instagram's usage is just going to be doubled?
That's the thing. Like, there's people who were Instagram creators, and then there's TikTok creators, right? And also, remember, people who are going to TikTok is because they're getting more money over there, all type of shit.
So that's just America, right? That's just America.
That's just in America. But what's the saying that they say when it comes to Canada and America? When America sneezes, Canada catches a cold.
Yeah, but it doesn't translate for us, right?
I don't know. Like we have monetized TikTok here.
We do.
Yeah. My TikTok's monetized.
But what do you
really?
Bring your mic closer.
Wait, you get paid off views on TikTok?
I don't get paid shit. I'm just saying because I don't use TikTok enough.
Yeah.
But like as far as I could get paid if I went live and collected gifts and all that type of shit.
Yeah.
That's I'm not doing all that. Bro.
But in America, they can do that as well as just get paid per view. Like it's low. It's not that much, but it's more like a lot of famous or like TikTok famous people here, they don't make any money off their views. So you'll have like millions of views, nothing. So you got to go on live and do those like battles or whatever. Like some people DJ, like Natural, he'll go on live and DJ.
Yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah,
Natural makes money off of TikTok.
He has like the live thing going. I'm not exactly too sure. And you can sell subscriptions, so you can sell people who will like pay monthly to tune into your lives and stuff. But if he was in America, he'd be making like thousands a month off it. You know?
Yes. But remember, also Instagram, you could do subscriptions also. So you can set up subscriptions. You can do badges and stuff. Even though people don't spend money on Instagram as much as I guess people are inclined to spend money on TikTok. Like, look at Shorty who blew up there from Montreal.
Ice cream so good.
Ice cream so good. Yeah.
What was her name? Pinky Doll, right?
Yeah.
People on TikTok, like, remember, on social media platforms, the users of different social media platforms behave differently. So, like, for example, YouTube is a social media platform, essentially.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So people on YouTube, they're going to go watch full videos. They're behaving differently than, let's say, somebody on Instagram who's just scrolling looking at different little clips, maybe double tapping on a picture. Sharing, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody on TikTok who's going to be like doom scrolling and watching somebody's live and then spending money. Like they all have different behaviors. You know what I'm saying? So if you take away TikTok now, it doesn't necessarily mean, okay, we could just go to the other app and then the people over there are going to treat you the same.
Could you see people getting a VPN to illegally access TikTok in the States because they're just so dependent on it? Or is it just going to die? Like,
I think that's already being done, right?
They're doing it with Cornhub.
Yeah.
Because in places like Texas and stuff, like you can't use it.
No, you can't.
Yeah, you can't access it.
We're the highest, though, for downloading corn.
Really?
Yep.
Downloaded.
Yeah, everything streamed, everything.
Canada?
Yeah. We watch the most corn. We watch the most corn. Thank you, brother. We watch
wonder
the
why.
most.
I thought it was like Saudi Arabia or Pakistan. Or
Nah, they just go out there and just grab women.
I heard a statistic like that. Like
Different.
Canada has some of the highest on Cornhub itself is one of the highest users in the world is Canada.
It's Canada.
What?
Yeah. We're horny over here.
Yeah, bro. The little youngins too, they're probably just going crazy on it.
And there's a lot of people who come from here who are creators.
Especially Montreal. Quebec, like growing up, all those videos, all the corn videos, bro, it was all produced from Montreal. Quebec.
Montreal is the sex capital of Canada.
Of course.
I don't know, a lot of people don't, it's not like a big publicized thing, but it's the thing.
Yeah,
I can't believe you two come from the era where you'd actually have to purchase corn.
I know.
You guys are freaks for that.
Shut up.
I know, right?
Like
VHSs.
Yeah, fam. Yeah, or like DVDs. Like when I first seen Pinky, it was like a DVD. How did I get it? I can't remember, but I can in a certain way. Like a man came around and was selling already DVDs.
Yeah.
And he's like, yo, come here. Pinky, you know. And I was like, yeah, right. Bought that. Boom. You know what I'm saying? That's how it went for us. Or a lot of times, mans are sneaking out of the adult video store.
The store.
Back in the day, dog.
Yeah.
You guys, the fact that you guys would just walk into those stores.
No. Like, no, man, them can't do that.
You can't really do that, but if you did, you have to do that like, you're doing that like at 8 a.m. kind of thing, dog. Like, you're not even, like, you know.
Like before the world has woken up.
Before the man will come and be like, yo, Friday, are that you? Or Dusty, are you that?
Yeah, walking out of the
a white bag or a black bag.
You know, in those stores, right? Because like, don't get me wrong, I've been in them, all right?
I love you.
Hold on. I've been in them because I've been a hustler. So I've had customers who work in those stores.
Okay.
Like I used to have a customer who worked at one of those stores.
An adult video store.
Yeah. So I'd go drop off the things to him. There's people who like they have those rooms.
Yeah.
So people would buy the videos and then go in the room in the back and get their jerk on in the back.
Yeah.
For free?
Or off in the back.
For free?
I don't know.
It's like sampling.
I didn't look into it that much.
I think you have to pay something to like go back there, but you're sampling. You're sampling a couple videos, like you put it like that. Like, yo, bro, trust me, I had a couple Rusties that used to do that too.
That's crazy.
Right? And they told me to flex, and I was like, yeah.
Like I don't know what those rooms look like, and I don't want to.
No, it's a curtain, fam. It's just a curtain. Like,
yeah, but like, what's inside there, fam?
A little TV and a VCR them times, or a DVD player, fam. And you gotta pop it in and tissue paper, probably.
It's like a fitting room.
You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy,
you know what I'm saying,
man.
Tissue paper.
Like I used to, because all I know is I could see the curtain. Yeah. But I never went what's behind the curtain.
Oh, fam.
We done with the 90s. We done with the 90s. I can't believe y'all.
Now you have a private, now you have like, you can personally go anywhere you want.
You can do it in your bathroom, bro.
Yeah.
You got phone up, bro.
Now it's too accessible. Like you could be like,
way too accessible.
In public, just watching on your headphones, no one would know.
Nobody would know.
Open Reddit to the wrong page or Twitter to the wrong page and you're already in there, man.
Right?
Man, you guys have to turn on the TV and put the VHS or DVD,
God, make sure
scroll to the
there.
part. Yeah, like, Don, it's too much work.
That's work, bro. You have to be a professional jerker in our days, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, you know?
That's crazy. Professional jerker is wild.
You know?
Shout out to the older heads who did that, I guess. You guys are some real soldiers for that. I can't lie.
You get it how you get it, bro.
That's real trenchy.
Yeah, you still have to have game too. You have to go, then you're like, you know, you go outside and see a gal and you're like, yo, because you want to see that naked.
Yeah.
You know? Now the kids now, they already seen her naked.
Either that or you've already had a whole conversation with her virtually before you actually get to meet her in person.
Yeah.
Because the norm now is swipe left, swipe right, whatever apps, right?
Yeah.
It's not a taboo thing to meet somebody on a dating app anymore. It's just normal, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
So everybody gets the whole bunch of interaction before even meeting that person in person.
Yeah, like you can love bomb them virtually.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanna marry you. I wanna breed you. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. And then you meet, and it's just like the tension is just.
Or no, the first time you have sex with her, it means like it sucks. Or you feel like you've already done it with her already.
Kind of. I feel like once you get the pictures, once you get like explicit images from the girl, you feel like you accomplished.
You've already had sex with her.
Yeah, your animal brain is like, okay, got it,
her, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Man, we used to actually have to meet the girls in person.
Yeah.
Run some game. Right? It's like,
take her a 1-2, even if it's on a walk down somewhere. You know what I mean?
Bro, I used to have so much game once upon a time that I used to just meet girls and take them right home, not even a date.
Easily.
Yeah, I've done that a few times.
Yo, and these are the days of like AIDS was rampant. You gotta be scared, kind of. You know what I mean? I'm being real with you.
It wasn't that long ago.
You guys playing Russian roulette.
This is like the 2000s.
Okay.
It's not that far back.
Not that far back.
You know what's so crazy now? Like what you guys used to do regularly is now a niche category on YouTube where it's like going up to girls. Like people will watch those videos of mans with the Ray-Bans cameras.
Riz videos.
But like before that was just the norm. Like you just had to go up to a girl and be like, hey, excuse me, bro.
Yeah.
But now it's like such a novelty that it's like people who do that get hundreds of thousands of views.
This is how you talk to a girl.
It's like, whoa, he could do that?
Easily.
He didn't even have to swipe right. That's crazy.
Nothing. He just...
People will sell courses on that. How to approach women.
Sure, you're right. That was the norm, man. Let's get it started, man. Let's get it started.
Dipset in the building. G4 flights, 80 grand logs.
Super violate
you. Right? You heard.
Super violate him.
You heard.
Let's get it popping, man. Jeez.
Classics. What a try. Yo, you know what's so funny? I was like, in elementary school when that song came out. And y'all were in your prime.
We were in the club.
I remember that song as a kid, like, you know?
We were in the club.
Yeah,
grown
bro.
ass men. That's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Oh, man. Let's get into it, man. We are Buck is the world's most smoked out podcast. We love hip hop. I'm your host of the most toast, Friday Ricky Dread, aka Bowling. Not really. We over here, B3 Studios, episode 538. Back here from the behind the wheels of steel. You might see him at the high school prom. DJing,
not attending,
not chilling,
not on no naughty things.
Working.
I'm stupid today. Yeah. We got DJ Czar in the motherfucking building.
Yes, sir. DJ Czar, aka the Muzzy, aka Young Shawarma, back at it like a crack addict.
Yes, sir.
You already know what it is, man. I also want to add, because sometimes you call me the Turkish thrill. I'm also half Syrian. So Arab audience, tap in. Hit that like button right now. You know what I'm saying?
Big
trying to maximize the reach. Man. SEO. You already know what it is.
You already know what it is.
Big salute to all our Arab people out there. Big salute to you, man. Welcome back. Welcome back.
I like that. I like that. A little culture in here,
man. And we got back here looking like you were out to do a B&E just now.
Yeah, the whole rap game.
Black Air Force out, maybe?
Yeah.
Are you? Holy.
Winter boot edition.
Make a white lady clutch her purse.
Winter boot edition, you know?
We got Dusty Wallace in the motherfucking building.
What's going on, guys? How are you?
Welcome back, brother. Welcome back. Before we get into it, I want to give a quick salute to the sponsors. You know what I'm saying? We got a little sponsor break here. Big salute to Diamond Club, first of all. Okay, loudest loud in the GTA. If you want delivery of some of that loud, and you know, they got pens, edibles, all different types of 420 needs. Hit them up on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada. Also, you can use the code We Love Hip Hop. Get yourself a nice little discount on the way out. You know what I mean? If you want some of that blem, hit up Steamin' Hot Grabber. Steamin' Hot Grabber has the hottest grabber grabber in the GTA. And also, you know, you can get delivery of that grabber. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Steamin' Hot Grabber. Use the code We Love Hip Hop on the way out and get yourself a little discount. You know what I mean? Also, if you want some same day delivery in the GTA as well as in Ottawa, hit up Only Loud, okay? Only Loud Canada has a bunch of different legacy blends as well as their own personal blend. Hit them up on their Instagram page, Only Loud Canada, and you could also find them on Snapchat, onlyloud.ca. Last but not least, big salute to the gas station, okay? The gas station is over there at 260 Geary Avenue in the west end of Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay, they got a pretty dope dispensary over there.
Yeah.
Best smoke in the GTA, and they got like, you can get grabber and you can get backwoods.
Yeah.
Okay? They got a bunch of different exotic backwoods over there. Once again, that's 260 Geary Avenue. And you can also find them on Instagram, The Gas Station, 416, the number. You know what I mean? There's one announcement I want to make for shows. Lords of the Underground and Onyx. Onyx! I have a flyer for it.
Aren't you hosting that?
I'm hosting it.
Yeah.
Oh, they're back.
Yeah, they're coming back. Onyx, Lords of the Underground, and JD Era.
Yeah.
That is February 13th at Lee's Palace, featuring Daniel Son, Ayo Biggs, and Michelle Visa. It's hosted by yours truly, Friday Ricky Dread, on the wheels of steel, DJ Law. And I'm looking forward to seeing Onyx, but Lords of the Underground I've never seen in concert. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm ready for that, man.
Yeah, let's see that.
And that's one of my favorite.
What day is that again?
That's the 13th, right before Valentine's. So for the man them, because it's, you know, it's a hip hop.
Yeah.
Maybe girls at these events, don't get it twisted, but like it's old school hip hop.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of the man them. So get it all out your system, go out, you know, get your own time in, and then the 14th is the next day, go spend time with your gal or with your wife, because it's older heads.
Most
You know what I'm saying? Wife and kids.
Yeah.
Go home to your wife. Okay. Now that we got all of the formalities out of the way. Oh, you know what I just pulled up here? The question from my Choclair interview. I wanted to give you guys a quick announcement as far as what's going on with me. I've been on the content grind all week.
Yeah.
I got the documentary dropping just now. Top 5 Toronto's slang hip hop songs or whatever.
That's gonna be a big one.
It's like
All these WAPs call it overwhelming.
using the word WAP instead of chops to describe drug transactions.
We slap it up, bang, 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 that's a IE.
That's a IE, mainly used in describing someone getting shot or in some cases robberies. Fire documentary.
That one's sick.
But I just had an interview with Choclair.
Oh.
And I gotta say, this is probably the realest Choclair interview ever. All right, I'm not talking that we ever did like on the platform. I'm talking about ever. Out of other interviews that I've seen. I don't want to toot my own horn. I don't even want to put it all on me. The story that he told me, the way he was so open and like candid with everything that he told me in the stories, like there was a part of this interview where he was welling up a little bit during some of his stories.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was that real.
Can I ask you one question?
Talk to me.
What was he talking about in one thing, like sobriety and all that type of stuff?
He talked about that. He talked about being on the edge of unaliving himself.
Yeah.
All types of shit. Like we went in pause when it came to this interview. Like he really, really gave me some real stories, man.
How you feel about the new record that he has with Juice Rochester?
Fire record.
Yeah.
And I've learned a lot even about him and the way he's been making money over the years, because he's gotten a lot of songs licensed for different things like commercials, shows and all types of stuff. And he owns his catalog.
Yeah.
Right? That's one of the things he was able to take away from being signed and being all in the system. He owns his publishing. So when certain things are happening, they got to call him for that shit. They don't have to go through the label. Yeah. So like I was expecting to have a good interview with him, but I didn't expect it to be this good, man. I'm actually really excited to put this shit out.
I hope people watch it.
Yeah. It deserves it.
I was going to say, do you think the wisdom that Choclair gave you can be applied to today's market with these rappers?
Yeah, absolutely. The things that he was showing me, and like just the way that he was moving around, and some of the ways that like there's a division in the hip hop scene. It was happening back then too. Yeah. Where there was like the more what you call the grant rappers.
Grant rap.
And then the street guys. That was happening then too.
Yeah. You had Red Life. They were more the street guys.
Yes.
Then you had the circle.
And Citizen Kane and all that.
Then you had the circle.
Exactly.
They were the grad guys.
Yeah. And how they would have backlash or a little bit of issues from the street guys. Like we talked about everything. So look out for that.
Wow.
Enough about me. Before we get into our issues or issues.
Well,
some of them are issues.
Here,
talk about our issues.
Our list of topics. You guys been good? Life's been good?
For sure, man.
Anything exciting happened this week before we get into our shit?
For sure. Now I'm joking. Yo, man, just been on the content grind as well. I saw your Hood Baby Rara interview. That was good.
Yeah, salute.
LeAngelo Ball, Tweaker, did a reaction video to it. Like that song. Hopefully that song can bring back that old school wave. I was going to ask you guys about how you felt about that song. Yeah?
Yeah, so, I'm not mad at it.
I'm not mad. I'm just like,
are you happy about
my dog, so I'm gonna.
It's a good song.
It's a good song. I'm gonna support you.
Okay.
No matter what.
Like, no, but the D'Angelo Ball song, you heard it?
Oh, the D'Angelo. Yeah, I heard it, but I'm still like, whatever about it.
It's like, to me, here's the thing with that song, before we get into our topic.
Yeah.
If we didn't know that it was LeAngelo Ball, people would just be like, yo, who's this new rapper? It's just fire.
Or they'd be like, what's this old head ass shit?
Nah.
Because people are liking it, right? They're liking it. Because remember, people like nostalgic elements in songs.
Yeah.
So that's a thing that, always works, especially in these days.
Yeah.
I just feel like, and people are receiving the song. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people, the song's gone viral. But the reason everybody's like, I like it for him is because he's
his story.
Yeah. But if he was just some rapper that came out the blue with some pink dreads or whatever, they'd be like, yo, the song's fire. Who's this new kid?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But it's to be analyzed because he's, part of the Ball family. Like.
Yeah.
I agree. But you know what I think really added to the hype around the song is the method of discovery, because at first it was just on Neon Stream in the background.
Yes.
Okay. And then from there, it became a moment, and then he did a proper release.
Yeah.
So I feel like because the audience feels like they kind of discovered it with the rest of the world, you know what I'm saying? It's not like he dropped it and then everyone started reacting. It's like, first it was a little snippet that they played while Neon and him were in a car together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think that adds to like the lore of it. And I think it goes to show like how you get people to discover your music, how you release your music is important. Because that was a unique way to release your music.
Yeah.
You're previewing it on Neon Stream.
On the stream.
It organically gets this hype, and then you wait. Now you drop it, and then it gets even enhanced. You have all these NBA players singing along to it, as opposed to him just dropping it one night.
His brother made the beat too, right?
Yeah, and he wrote some of it too.
Yeah.
Shout out Lonzo
family.
Ball.
It's like a group effort by the family.
That's a big baller brand track.
And his dad's in the video, no?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
his dad's on everything.
Yeah,
dad's everywhere.
Never lost.
I just like seeing the Ball family back in the spotlight again, because for a second, like the dad was like always on TV or always on the timeline because of his antics or just, I don't know, the way he was acting. I don't know what it was, right?
Yeah.
But then as soon as he got mission accomplished, his kids got in the league or whatever, that he needed to happen, he just fell back. He wasn't trying to chase clout. He was literally trying to put his kids on. And once his kids got on, he went home.
Yes, but two of his kids were able to have like successful NBA careers. And then he kind of, with LeAngelo, he got arrested in China for stealing shades in like a Gucci store or something. And like he was kind of the alternative one, like the odd one out. It's almost like the middle child syndrome. You know, this is like a real phenomena. So for him, you're right. Everyone is kind of rooting for him because he's kind of the underdog. It's like, oh, your NBA career didn't pan out. He is married to Nikki Mudaris or something. She was on Love and Hip Hop. Her family owns a bunch of strip clubs. She's like really loaded, the Arab chick, super hot. You know what I'm saying? So he bred that. So shout out Jello, man. We're waiting for some new tunes, and I hope the kids kind of get inspiration and want to bring back that kind of sound, that big timers, kind of down south sound.
Yeah. Fire tune. Well, speaking of fires,
great transition.
Podcasting over
Great
here.
transition.
The LA fires, have you guys been keeping up? Right? There's been I think they stopped now. They got the fires to stop. But it's just destruction everywhere. Let me see if there's any updates on this right now.
All you need is a lighter to cause an LA forest fire right now. I heard a lot of it is from people. I heard like some people are saying it's climate change, but there are like theories that like it's just individual people lighting these fires. And a lot of these celebrities had their houses burned down. Like I thought this was like God trying to get at Hollywood. I don't know. What do y'all think?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, and before I get y'all answers, what about the insurance thing too? Because they were saying that a lot of people's insurance was canceled around before everything happened.
They removed fires from the home insurance policy.
Yes.
Natural like disaster.
Natural
acts
disasters.
of God.
Yes. So let me get y'all opinions now with all that information.
I don't know, like the Alex Jones supporter in me thinks that this is because they're trying to build some super city in LA.
15 minutes.
And it's easier when everything is burned to the ground. And then, you know, the part of me that went to school is like, no, this is just climate change. People,
in the winter.
It's LA, you know what I'm saying? Then another part of me is like, okay, maybe this is just individuals, maybe some type of vigilantes who are targeting specifically rich areas.
Yeah.
Can I be real? What's that area called that it happened?
Beverly Hills?
No. It started with a P.
Pasadena?
No.
Oh
Man,
look it up.
It's a real, like, this is the exact, like, the place where it's, like, near the water. So one area, man, it starts with a P.
Where LA fires are.
And by the way, like,
located.
Our prayers to those who are affected by those fires, regardless of the cause.
Yeah. Shout out to any Canadian out there that's, you know what I mean, doing their music and has to be there because they're stuck, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of people are stuck too.
Like
condolences and prayers to the family. For
Canadians,
sure.
Americans, illegals, everyone.
If you can, put all your stuff in a budget truck and get to Las Vegas.
Yeah, there's a lot of people who are going to have to, like, they're doing Airbnb for a week right now for a lot of residents that have been displaced out there. But after that week is done, like, what are they going to do? You know what I'm saying? They might have to move to Vegas and different places because I think it's kind of polarizing in a way because these houses, it wasn't like underprivileged homes and stuff like that.
It's not like Hurricane Katrina.
Yeah. Oh, it's the Palisades fire.
Okay, you see that area right there, the Palisades? Small caps. A lot of small caps live in that area.
Just a lot of rich people, period.
Thank you.
Right? It's all actors and stuff like that out there.
And then they said, I was on a pretty good place where I can get my information. They're like 3 boys with side bags. Swear to God, we're lighting shit on fire, but they're not Americans.
Interesting.
I'm not gonna say where they're from or anything of the sort, but obviously they're not from Israel. You get what I'm saying? And maybe where they're like they're switching it up a little bit because everybody's saying like, oh, we get all these imports, we get all this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where it can match up to like, look what they did to Palestine. Look what they did on the Gaza Strip, how it's burnt down, right? They showed a comparison of the same picture. So maybe they're like, why would we burn down Israel when that's really their land? So let's come to America where America has made that the land and then they burn it down. If you guys are thinking that, you know.
So you think it could be some type of vigilante intervention where people took it in their, it's like targeted.
Yeah.
Possibly.
I think it's possible. I thought it was more so targeted. It could be small caps. It could just be Hollywood in general.
But who runs it?
I know what you mean. I just don't think it was like a climate change organic,
Nothing
like the way the news is trying to sell it, where it's like, oh, it's because of this, that, and then it drew question into like the firefighting department in LA and
taken down for $20 million funding and all that. They're asking the lady, like, she's sitting there with a little mini afro, like
they were on her head top because she was also in Ghana while before everything happened, right? Or while everything was happening.
To go inaugurate. To go see the inauguration of another president or prime minister or something. I didn't want to go to
there's a fire going on in your backyard, fam. Like, go home.
What are you doing? Right?
But here's the thing, like, we got to also keep in mind and make sure to mention that this is not, like, this is the worst that it's ever happened, but it's not a one-time occurrence. Like, in Hollywood or in California in LA, and specifically in the Hollywood Hills and places like that, that's a regular thing.
Like summertime though.
Yeah, like they have what they call brush fires or whatever, right? Like
Dry
I've heard
season.
Joe Rogan talk about it where he's told a story multiple times where he was driving and he had to evacuate his home, and on one side of the highway was just fire all along the one side of the highway. So it's like, these are things that happen when you buy homes in these areas. You know what I'm saying?
Question. Now, do we really want to be a 51st state?
I never really was on the bandwagon for that, man.
Yeah,
we could joke and make podcasts and shit, but I ain't trying to make that shit real.
Yeah, because I just feel like America is just like getting pounded.
Bring your mic over.
I just feel like they're getting pounded normally.
But I feel like even if we were a 51st state, we wouldn't really be affected by what's happening.
Yes, we would.
In LA.
Yes, we would.
We're already sending Canada, even now, is sending help to them.
Yeah, I get you, but I feel like we would be a good target. Let's get the new guys. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, you're saying more on some malicious.
Yeah, we're not ready for anything. Like New York got hit with the 9/11. Now, you know what I'm saying? Every New Orleans got hit with Katrina. Like, there's little things that like happen in America that are like so traumatizing and like crazy to me. I'm like, I don't want to be the 51st state.
There are a lot of natural disasters as well as just crazy events like mass shootings.
Right?
And
we don't live, I notice like our country is kind of more like, we don't have that. Like, where we're going to have an avalanche out in like, you know what I'm saying?
We had a forest fire.
Yeah.
We had a fire problem at one point.
We had a fire
recent, not too long ago.
But didn't somebody get caught for that? Wasn't that like a man-made thing? Like somebody was like...
that was never proven. We don't want to go down
I don't want to do that.
Unsubstantiated conspiracy.
Yeah, it's all speculative.
Yeah, that's
But we don't deal with natural disasters as much as the States, for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
But we did have that, what was it? I think it was 2023. And that was going on for a while, to the point where like they can see it in the States. They can see the clouds of fire or the smoke was trailing all the way into New York and places like that, and the skyline was changing and shit.
Oh yeah, that wasn't that like just last summer.
It could have been. I think it was last summer or 2023, one or the other. You know what I'm saying? But like,
yeah, it was recent.
It was very recent.
It was like from Montreal to here or something.
No,
right?
man, that was last summer, man.
Yeah,
not this summer that passed, the one before that, like 2023 summer.
Yeah, it was summer 2023. Right.
Damn.
But yeah.
So
pray for the people over there in LA, man. It's you know, no matter how much people might have mixed feelings, there's still people's lives that are being displaced.
Of course,
people's pets that are passing and all that. So we also have to be sympathetic, no matter how much it's like a bunch of rich people are saying, right? Because there are people who are saying that, like, who cares? Just a bunch of rich people. Like,
that's what I noticed too. I think when it's rich people being affected, the majority of the public doesn't care, and we even saw it with the healthcare CEO. That guy became celebrated as a hero, and people started looking at the healthcare CEO instead of the guy who unalived him.
Yeah.
And I think people are even doing that now. It's like, well, Paris Hilton, well, the Pratts, well, and they start going at all these families.
Yeah, they went at Beyonce or Beyonce's mom because she was like talking about one of their homes and whatever. And it's like, yeah, I get it. It is one of your homes. Okay, my bad. It's not your only home. But like still, fam, like this is still people's livelihoods and stuff like that, fam.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Imagine the memories that you lose.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, man.
You can't get that back, bro. Like, okay, a car, whatever, some of your clothes, whatever. But like pictures and shit like that, fam.
My kids lit the pizza boxes of the oven in the oven 2 weeks, 3 weeks ago. I almost didn't have Christmas because of that. The whole oven was on fire. Like at the fight of fire. And that right there, the whole time I'm like fighting this fire, I'm like, if this place burns down, a lot of my shit's in here. You know what I'm saying? So I fought that with ambition. With ambition. Like, you're not
fighting for the memories.
Yeah,
right
bro.
there,
I was fighting for all my memories. I got shit in here that cannot be burnt down.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So unreplaceable shit, bro.
Like, just to like be in your house and then you see a fire just being built up. That's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
And like, you don't have a way to like get
you
out
can't
of there.
do nothing, fam. The whole block
is on fire.
It's just coming towards you.
Only in America, bro.
Yeah.
Why are we unable to empathize or humanize the rich? Like, because if that happened to Dusty, like me as a human, I'd feel bad.
Yeah.
But it's almost like if that happened to someone who's like a mega billionaire, who's also a human, I wouldn't feel as bad. But it's almost like we don't see the rich on the same level of as us in some ways, you know, in terms of like personhood.
Because we, as the fans, as the viewers, as whatever, the consumer, we bought that for you. Have you bought me one? No. Have you given me something back?
Yeah.
So, okay, they kind of like, everybody is at this, like, no, it's always been there. Everybody wants to see somebody fall.
Yeah, especially when you're on top.
And when you're on top, let's just be real, right? So if I was a celebrity, I wouldn't be saying anything to anybody. I would just be like going on, okay, my house got burned down. I ain't saying shit.
Yeah.
Right?
Keep it moving.
I would just keep it moving because technically I can get another one.
Yeah. Don't tweet about it. Don't say nothing.
Don't try to
I'm
be
gonna
a victim.
I'm gonna live as low as you guys are living, as low too. Just because I got a little bit more money than you, I'm not gonna make you even think for a second I'm not as good as you.
Yeah.
You know?
Boo-hoo, Wells. Like, yes, I want to say that, like, boo-hoo, my house, but like also I can afford like 10 of them.
Yeah, and I
ain't gonna cry on publicly. Not me, because hey, I need more money. But I'm just saying, if I was a celebrity, I wouldn't cry about it publicly.
No, I wouldn't. And how I'd make a change is by whoever's house did get burnt down in it, and if I have another house down the street that's like still up, I'm renting it out to somebody, or you know what I'm saying?
Not even, just come stay at my crib. I got money, bro.
I got money.
This is when now they should start being, showing their generosity,
and that's where people see the difference in when a rich person's going through a little bit of tragedy, and from to say me and you, right? I'm gonna come out and help you faster than I see it. Like, sorry, if a celebrity's on the side of the road with his Lambo all broke down, I'm probably not gonna pull over and help him.
That's interesting because at the end of the day, I know what you're saying, but still, when you reduce it, that is just a guy with a broken down car. Like, if you seen me with my broken down car on the highway, you might help me.
I'm gonna help.
But
you.
then when you see a man with expensive designer and a Lambo, bro, you're gonna be like, yo, you gotta help. Yo,
you can figure it out. You can call. He'll call.
You can figure it out.
He'll call somebody.
It's interesting.
No, but the thing is, I get where you're coming from, and I get where you're coming from. Like, yes, they are still a human, but I get where you're coming from.
Yeah,
like,
man.
Dude, you got money. Just go call somebody to come pick up the car, jump in a rental, and get out of here because you got the money. So we don't feel as bad for you.
Can't feel as bad for you, dog.
But like, if you're on the side of a cold ass road in the middle of a winter storm, it's like, I still got to look past the Lambo. I should be looking past the Lambo. I might not, but I should.
Nah, I feel like Mans would help the guy in the Lambo in that situation in hopes to get something after.
Again, so it's for the wrong reason.
What do you do for work?
Yeah, all of a sudden it's like, okay, you're not gonna give me something. Okay,
you're just waiting around after you help him fix it, and he's like, "Thanks, man."
Yeah, and
you're just standing there, and you're like,
"That will serve you."
Thanks, man. You're standing there still like,
now you're like,
okay, I'm gonna leave now. Just waiting for your money.
And he ain't give you shit. He ain't giving you nothing.
Is there a number, a card?
They're cheaper. They're cheaper than the guy in the hoop team.
The guy in the hoop team might be like, "Yo, man, can I get you coffee?"
Here's $50.
Yeah,
thank you.
That's when you just gotta come out and say, like, "Nigga, you gonna pay me some money? You rich, man?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. I just helped you, bro. Break me off a G, bro.
Right?
Look at your suit, man.
Right? Now you just crashed out on the rich guy. Now the rich guy's scared. Now he's like, yo, you know what? I knew I should have called Bill the mechanic.
No, bro, you should have just gave me the money without making me ask for the shit, bro.
Later.
You rich.
He's gone.
This is why I know I shouldn't have helped your stupid ass in the Lambo, bro.
You see? Now you're chasing after the Lambo after you
cheap mother, you cheap bitch, bro.
Yeah.
Break me off, man. Like, yo, it would have cost me about $200 to fix it. Well, give me a G. You're rich.
Wow.
That's I'm playing, but that's how Mandem would be. When it's
100%.
Like, I'm gonna help the guy in the Lambo. Like, what are you gonna break me off, bro? You rich.
Yeah, but so think about it. For the rich person, they stay away from you.
They can get extorted. That's how they get extorted, bro.
Yeah.
That's how they stay rich. Stay away from niggas,
They
bro.
stay away from you. They stay far away from you.
Not even just like, it's just like the entire lower middle class. Like, they just don't rock with us unless they have to. You know what I'm saying? They really can't understand our experience. And it's interesting, like, there really is the haves and the have-nots in this world. Like, I'm doing a video essay on Justin Trudeau, who comes from royalty. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And even though his parents tried to like send him to regular school with like RCMP, watching him and stuff, it's like, even his great-grandfather was like a ruler in another country. So it's like, it's like a lineage of just like, they will never really interact in the same way that like we will interact. So
they can never understand.
Yeah, it's like, it is like almost like two different types of humans, and they behave differently, you know?
Well, that's why you have that term, eat the rich.
I do think we're starting to see more of that now. But at the same time, people want to be rich. Like, no one's going to say eat the rich when you're rich. You know
when it becomes you.
Like, don't we all want to be rich one day?
We do.
But that's why people say eat the rich, because they want to be in that person's position.
Yeah,
So they're like, yo, we gotta get rid of those people. Maybe that's you want to be rich.
But now you're rich, and now everyone wants to quote unquote eat you paws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But that's the dog eat dog world.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
But that's also, do you really want to be rich?
What is rich? Well, what level? When does it become rich? When is it?
That's the question.
When does it become rich?
Rich is a perception, bro. Because like you can, if you pass like a couple of million, you can say I'm rich.
Yeah,
depending on what you need and what you came from. If you came from nothing, you have 2 million. Now you're rich.
Yeah, but that is the domestic thoughts of like how they designed this whole world. Rich is really about you have your friends, you have your family, you have love. Every day I wake up, I'm smiling. I have my 2 feet, my heart beat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's more rich.
That's like rich in spirit.
Yeah, no, that's rich. Because whatever else you wouldn't want to do, you'll become rich. You know what I'm saying? What you have is what he gave you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what you're rich with. Like, you gotta kind of like accept that, and then more comes. Right? So there's a little perception about being rich. Rich is something that's can be given to you in a real way by God if you are a good stewardess of money. You get what I'm saying? That could be the rich side to things, right? But then it's like your mental is where you're rich, because rich people go through worse problems than you being poor.
Yeah.
They have rich problems, bro. Rich problems are worse.
I think when it comes to like a financial standpoint to like being rich, it's not a number. It's when you don't have to worry about shit.
Oh, shit.
Like, you see us, like, we still have to think about our bills and car payments and phone and stuff like that. When you have, like, and I'm not talking about billions or, like,
wealthy.
When you just start getting to a point where, like, you don't have to think about those things, now you're already rich.
Yeah.
Right?
Wealthy.
It doesn't have to have $1 billion amount or 100 million. Once you get to the point where, like, you could have, like, 11 million.
Yeah.
But you're just not thinking about, oh, how am I going to pay my bills? You can consider yourself rich.
But then where are the problems that come in with rich people? Like, you have to kind of always be aware that someone could be trying to kill you for your money.
Yes.
That's when
those are the issues you deal with now. But like your regular, oh my God, am I going to be able to pay my mortgage this month?
Your necessities.
Your necessities, those are like not even in your mind anymore.
Yeah.
Right? Now I think that once you get to that, now you're rich. The money amount that you want next will dictate whatever, right? Like, you can be a billionaire, millionaire, whatever, but it's the point of just not worrying about shit.
That's the best feeling everybody wants in this world, right?
Yeah.
But I was thinking about the other day again. I was just like, man, when I was younger, looked up to Jigga, looked up to Diddy, richest guys, but then I was like, damn, would I want their problems right now?
Yeah.
Being that rich, I had to look at my house. I got to look at my car, and I was just like, you know what? I got food in my fridge. You know, I'm eating healthy. I'm cool.
Yeah, but you can have their money and not have their problems. There's a difference between being rich and then being rich and famous.
Yeah.
If you're rich and famous, now you have different problems.
Yeah.
There's a lot of rich people running around the world. We don't know who they are. And they might have issues, whatever, personal issues and different things that rich people deal with, but not rich and famous people deal with. Where everybody's always looking at you. Every time you leave the house, there's TMZ following you and paparazzi and shit. Like, you don't got to worry about that when you're just rich and nobody knows who you are.
I'd rather be rich and nobody knows who I am, bro.
There's bare billionaires that nobody knows their name, fam.
Yeah, like pure, like I'm wearing a Levi's jeans and a white shirt, and you just don't know I'm.
But at the same time, like, they're worth so much that you wouldn't see them at like a regular grocery store, like billionaires, even multimillionaires. They will stay in their millionaire neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to interact with the proletariats, with the lower middle class, with the middle class. It's a risk.
So what grocery store do you think they'd go to? Sobeys?
They don't go to any grocery. They get everything sent to them.
I would imagine that they probably have personal chefs that probably do the grocery shopping.
Produce centers.
Yeah. And you know, we'll move on to some hip hop shit. To get into to know those people, that these billionaires and millionaires that are not famous, you have to be able to get into the circles to be like, oh, you're so-and-so who owns this. Yeah. Right? So like, they'll never be up in the spotlight. Like, you have to literally get into the circle to even know what the hell they are. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So a lot of people would rather be that than the rich and famous guy moving around, having a house. There's a lot of people in those houses that people don't know who the hell they are too.
No.
Yeah, but those rich people who aren't famous crave being around fame. They will bring Snoop Dogg to a party. They'll bring 50 Cent to a party just to stand next to them and show, hey, by the way, guys, I'm cool too.
Yeah.
You know
I got
what
more
I'm saying?
money than you.
And I got more money than Snoop Dogg.
I paid these guys to be here.
Yeah.
You think they're rich? Who do you think paid them to be here? You know?
I'm the rich guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, listen, man. Salute to everybody over there in LA who's fighting the fires, who's been helping, and
there's
condolences. No more water. Yeah. Well, condolences to everybody out there.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
What's 11,000? Dead?
No. There's like 5 dead or something like that.
Oh, okay. I'm tripping. I heard a number this morning. I was like, is that true?
A lot of people evacuated, but there's a lot.
Or 11,000 people evacuated.
Yeah, but billions and billions in damage, maybe even trillions. Let's get to some hip hop shit here.
Yeah.
Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club, with delivery all over the GTA and now all across Canada. They got the best selection of flour, edibles, and pens, and all types of goodies that you need. You can find them on their Instagram page, DiamondClub_Canada, or you can find them on the 7 Days of Weed app, as well as the Leafy Things app. Let them know that you heard about them through the We Love Hip Hop Network, and they may give you a discount. Big salute to Diamond Club.
Yeah. Some Canadian hip hop shit. Preme, aka P-Rain. He dropped a freestyle on the radar. Let me see if I can find this here. Preme on the radar. The freestyle is called Product Gloves.
Yeah.
Which, before I play this whole thing with the Drake and this message. What's his name?
Chris
Blake Griffin. Griffith, right? He said something in the Akademiks stream last night about Preme. He mentioned him quickly, right? When he was having his crazy rant. And he's like, yo, man, I don't care. If you didn't like the gloves, you should have just said something. And I was like, that stuck out to me because the man's freestyle is called Product Gloves. So I don't know. Does he have an affinity for gloves, or is it a response? Let's listen to it.
I don't get it.
He just decided to throw that in there, like, yo, if Preme didn't like the gloves, he should have said something. And I'm like, did this nigga just drop Product Gloves? Weird.
Now I'm analyzing the lyrics with that in mind.
It's a little extra tidbit. What I'm here for.
Yes, sir, baby. On the radar, radio freestyles. Yo, Preme in the building. I'm gonna step out. He gonna step in. All right.
Let's go, man. Nice choice of beat.
I got Swavey living the dream. That nigga next up. Niggas think of murdering me. Wish him the best luck. Reps up. Reps up.
Okay.
Wow.
Okay.
He entered.
Let's go, Preme.
Yeah. Remember I was saying that?
So, I didn't hear any bars in there that was like directed at anybody. I heard one. Somebody saying, she said something about niggas saying that he's a snitch or something like that. I don't know if that was like, could be reaching, talking about when people used to say that Drake was a snitch, but I don't even think so. I don't think there's any direct bars at anybody.
I thought he was like, the boys in the city, some coochie, like saying they smell like coochie, like their pussy or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm like, maybe that or whatever. And he said something about raising every star in the six, like he was responsible behind.
Yeah, that's bravado. That's just bravado there.
Yeah.
I
definitely think we could be reaching if we want to say it's a Drake diss, but Product Gloves.
No, Drake diss, but
Drake
responding to Drake disses.
Yeah. Like he said, it's as if remember what we were talking about before? Drake didn't send no soldiers outside to come and whop up the place. Yeah. Now the soldiers are coming outside to whop up the place, and now we're looking for what the hell they're saying in there. You know what I mean? I get it.
I think we're like thirsty for some direct shots, bro. Like this Kendrick, come on, this whack, this somebody.
No, you know what he was doing? He was just being a soldiar.
I want to hear some disses, bro.
He said reps up.
I know, but he said he's reps up, right? So it's maybe that he didn't say OVO.
No, what's still, bro? He's still repping OVO.
That's implied, right? Or not really? Like if you say reps up,
he didn't say OVO. He said reps up.
He should have said OVO if he was really, really like.
I see. Here's the next reach.
Hold on.
Why didn't he say OVO?
Why did he say OVO? If we're gonna reach that way. Reach that way. Also,
Let's
reach that way. Everyone, bro, snitch. No. Why didn't he say OVO?
This
He
is
just said
live.
reps off.
He recorded this live, right? This is not pre-recorded and lip sync.
I don't know. I don't know how that works over there on the radar. I feel like they pre-record them and then
Yeah.
lip
Had him
sync
lip
them
sync.
again.
I thought
Yeah.
it looked like it was done live,
Yeah.
unless he's just really good at.
No, he was
lip-syncing.
rapping live.
He was rapping live.
Yeah,
right?
he knows his shit. He has enough time to like get his shit down.
But I feel
Yeah.
like they're using pre-recorded songs
Yeah.
that they're just redoing.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
covers.
Yeah. Right?
Mhm.
Like even when it came to the Drake and Central C freestyle, yes, it became a freestyle or whatever.
Yeah.
But like I feel like that's something that they already had planned out. They recorded it. This is how it's going to sound. Now let's go over there and redo it.
But he performed it live, is what I'm saying.
Maybe it could be just really good editing where it just seems like it's like they're actually there rapping, and it's just all lip sync.
Some of them.
I think this was performed live.
This was
So
performed.
the reason why
'Cause-
why didn't he say OVO? Like that would be on the top of your head.
As soon as when the host, right,
Yeah,
said I'm gonna step in, I'm gonna step out, he gonna step in.
yeah.
As soon as he hit the mic, his lips were like moving with like I was like, okay, boom, because he said
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
You know what I mean? And then that's how I knew it was live.
Yeah,
That's kind of
possibly.
how I knew it was live.
Well,
The way
listen,
he's flowing on it.
I don't think him not mentioning OVO is a thing. Like we were just with the man them the other day, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Right?
Oh, okay, fair.
Exactly. Exactly.
So what is the Prada gloves like? What is that statement? Like, could you explain that statement?
I
then?
don't. I have no
Is that-
explanation.
But what?
man.
Okay, so
All right,
it was on Axe Stream.
So he had the guy, the Blake Live Griffin. What's the hell?
Blake
guy?
Griffith.
Blake
Yeah,
Griffin. No,
Blake
but he has
Griffin.
like 3 first names.
No, Chris Blake Griffith or
Chris
something.
Blake Griffin. This guy was having this crazy rant on Axe Stream, and somewhere near the end of his rant, when he was talking, because he's a clothing designer,
Yeah.
right? He said, "Yo, I don't know, man. If Preme didn't like the gloves, he should have just said something." And I said to myself,
But he's wearing them.
didn't you just drop a song called Product Gloves 2 days ago, or a freestyle called Product Gloves 2 days ago? Why are gloves coming up again? It was just a 2-second thing because the whole thing was about Drake and whatever else, right? But I just heard that and I don't know, my antennas went up. Like, Product Gloves?
Did he
You
jam?
didn't like the gloves? Like, what's the gloves connection, bro?
So he just
That
jammed
used to
them?
be the name of the episode, Glove Connection.
Yo, I'm really trying to think what this could mean. Like if we were to decode it, like, okay, if
Gloves.
if Chris Griffith got, so maybe like they designate like fashion stuff to Chris Griffith
Mhm.
and he gave them these Prada gloves, right? And maybe they really hated the gloves.
Yeah.
Okay,
but he
so
still wore them.
now what? Like,
But he still wore them.
or maybe they didn't want to pay him for the gloves.
That's what I was going at. That's why I was like, yo, I don't like them.
This is such a
I tell you I don't like them, but then next day you see me with them on.
Yo, so how much is Prada gloves?
Probably like a good $5.
So like, yo, you can't just pay that.
$1,000.
We're doing the super deep dive.
Yeah. we're kind of like, yo, or you know.
Okay,
wanna
but
know something.
what would cause Preme to name this freestyle Prada gloves?
Because he jammed the gloves from the man.
Okay,
I'm out
They're
here
like
with them on
1,200.
now. Now I'm on
Yeah.
with them on. Like,
Look.
going like this in the cam. Like,
Sale item $4.99 Canadian, and then there's these ones here. They range like
let's assume that
$12.70. So
What the
they can
hell?
range from $450
Right.
to like $1,200 or
What I say?
$1,500.
$500 to $1,000.
Okay, but if this is the case, why is Drake sending Preme to send shots at a fashion designer? But because the fashion designer tried to
We're
expose Drake,
assuming. We're assuming.
assuming any
We're
of this is
reaching,
real.
You mean we're reaching right
No, but
now.
like, what's the point
Let's
in
keep
that?
reaching, yo.
But what would be the point in sending one of your soldiers to deal with this
Because
like, lyrically?
we jammed the gloves and there's nothing you can do about it.
But he's a fashion designer.
They're $1,200. I took them.
$1,200, fam.
That was your last pair.
Hold on.
That was your last pair. Oh no!
Flag on the play, man.
Hold on.
Reaching violation.
Hold-
You guys
Hold
are
on,
reaching
hold on, no.
crazy.
Hold on. One more reach.
Okay, go.
One more reach. When who was that kid? The Ebony kid
Oh my God, Ebony again.
with the box of when he found.
I was
stuff
with
in-
the Rick Ross quote unquote like the Ozempic and
Where
the
were
gloves.
the gloves? What kind of gloves were those?
I swear they were.
What were the gloves? What were the gloves?
I swear.
What were the gloves? Find out what the gloves were.
Weren't those Ferrari gloves? It was like it had to do with some type of car.
I think it was Ferrari gloves.
I remember because I did think that, but I'm like, I think they were gloves that came with the car.
We are the reach masters, bro.
We are crazy for this one because
Read
right
the
away.
Grams cover.
If it's Prada gloves,
those are
then
Prada gloves.
They're made back gloves or whatever.
They're
Maybach, okay.
But are they made by Prada?
Type Maybach Prada gloves.
Are they made back Prada gloves?
Look, it's made back gloves, guys. Okay,
cool,
all right.
Cool.
We could stop the witch hunt.
They're on their head tops.
Okay, salute to Preme. All right, because we're dancing around the
killed
topic,
it. He
right?
killed it.
You killed it, bro.
Yeah.
Pull up for an interview one day, please.
Yeah,
all right.
man. Slide.
I need to talk to you guys about this Drake message, Blake Griffin 3 first names guy.
I want to take a quick break from this episode to give a big shout out to Only Loud, Canada's one-stop shop for your favorite legacy brands and all things loud. Only Loud provides mail order delivery nationwide and same-day delivery to those in the Ottawa area. Check them out at onlyloud.ca or follow them on their socials, Instagram at onlyloudcanada or on Snapchat onlyloud.ca for more exclusive content. Only Loud is not just a product, it's a lifestyle. Big salute to the sponsors. Cheer.
Can we figure out his actual name before we continue?
It's
Chris Blake Griffin.
It's Chris Blake Griffith. Griffith.
Yeah, not to be confused with Blake Griffin.
No, not the guy who jumped over the car.
Yeah, the Kia.
No.
Okay, so talk to me.
So the message went out. I posted it on my Instagram page. Some leaked message that was supposed to be between him and this Chris guy. Okay. I took it down because I was advised that it was AI. And Akademiks also was advised the same thing, that it was AI. He was advised by Drake. I'm not going to tell you guys where my sources came from, okay?
Yeah.
But he was advised by Drake that it was AI or that it wasn't real. And then a flurry of the rest of the messages started coming out on Twitter.
Yep.
Right? The guy himself, the Chris Blake Griffith, was like, yo, what do you mean it's fake? He got mad, I guess, of seeing Akademiks post saying it was fake.
Yeah.
And then started pulling out more receipts. Akademiks returned to his live stream last night after like a 2-week break or something like that.
Yeah.
And he got homie on the phone. He did sound like a little bit of a crash out, the guy on the phone.
Oh, okay.
All right. So I don't know what to believe from what not to believe. But what are y'all thoughts on potentially Drake lying to the media?
I think lies are an essential part of maintaining power. I don't think there's one world leader or dictator or anyone who's been powerful in their lives that hasn't committed a lie. So I think he was trying to save face ultimately.
And that's if it's a lie, because
it's a lie,
it's still not substantiated, right?
And yeah, like he was doing what's best for his public image. I don't necessarily condone lying, but we can't be naive and act like, you know, in order to get into a place of power, you can't, like, you do have to say a 1-2 lie to save face, you know? So that's what I think of the situation. I think it's just not a good look that you got caught lying. Like, it's one thing to lie and no one ever knows that it's a lie, but when you lie and then within 24 to 48 hours, it's revealed that your lie might be a lie. Yeah. That's when you start to lose credibility and that's when you start to look a little dishonest, in my opinion.
So if you tell one lie, you got to keep telling the lie over and over again.
Well, or it looks like if you tell one, then what else are you lying about?
Lying about. And you got to keep lying.
Yeah.
Now you got to keep lying. Right?
Yeah.
So now you're forced to just lie.
And that's, listen, this is if it is a lie. All right. I'm gonna put that out there again. That's if. Because the guy sounded a little crazy. It doesn't necessarily mean just because he got on the phone with Ak and said, no, this is the proof and that he's not lying himself. You know, because he did sound very clout chasey. He's an artist. And we know artists, like rappers especially, a lot of these guys will do anything to get some clout.
You know what rap means? RAP. You know what it means?
Rhythm and poetry?
No, recording artists pretending.
Bars.
Feel me? That's what it means, dog. So like, that's what it means, fam. So you got to see, a lot of these guys are pretending, fam. They're lying. It's a lie. Everything's a lie. Even when they're writing the shit, it's a lie.
So do you guys believe the Chris Blake Griffith guy?
I kind of do.
You think that he
Drake's good at making people look crazy? He is. He's really good at it.
Mm.
Even with that next kid that crashed out about the money.
Julian?
He made him look. They made
That
him
kid
look
won't go.
crazy.
He kind of did it to himself.
But
and I think
they
even
still-
same with Chris Griffith. I think, I think
they-
once you go up against Drake,
You look crazy.
you go crazy.
You start looking crazy.
Yeah.
You could be sitting there. He's this. He's a rat. He's that. You look crazy.
Yeah.
You look crazy. No, I don't advise people to really do that. You got to have like tangible and come in with it. But I believe this guy. When I heard it, I was like,
Okay, wait. I have a question. Why, if like allegedly, if this is true, why did he leak the initial conversation?
Because that's what people do when they, one, don't know how to hold it down. And two, you got the most famous rapper in the world who allegedly gave you all of this tea. People go and they go leak it. Because a lot, and listen, I'm going to go under the assumption, let's say that it's true.
Yeah.
Right? Let's go under the assumption it is true. And this is just a message to Drake. Stop talking to these niggas that you think that you can trust, that you can't trust.
You can't. I know.
Right? As somebody who speaks to Drake, right? I don't go around go leaking out Drake messages, but I've seen so many people, this again, assuming that it's true, who he's had intimate conversations with lately, who are like leaking the message. Stop talking to these waste shoots, bro.
Okay, I know. I remember why that guy leaked the Drake conversations allegedly. It's because he got hit on by some
Stefan Diggs.
Yes, so he got hit on or borderline sexually harassed.
Yeah, and then he got beat up by them.
And then he got beat up, and he went to Drake, and Drake was like, "Look, like whatever. You kind of look. You should pull it up." But
what?
Yeah. That's why he even messaged Drake. He messaged Drake for like help.
Hold on. A next man essay the next man.
So remember,
no,
Stefan
like
Diggs,
he was hitting on him.
Yes,
in
Stefan
like
Diggs
a gay
kissed
way.
his neck, bro.
Yeah.
This is straight crazy.
It's a wild
And
story.
then
wild.
he went to Drake. Is
Why is he
Stefan
going to
Diggs and Drake,
Drake,
are they
though?
close?
Okay, so
Why is he going to Drake?
because I guess Stefan Diggs and Drake have some sort of
That's
like,
their mutual
stop.
connection.
no, hold on. He's cool with these guys. Right? I guess from what this guy's saying, he's cool with Stefan Diggs, or I don't know. But whatever he's saying, so look on my Twitter, Drake is trending in Canada. Okay, so here's the message. He's saying like, okay, I mean, I don't know the details, fam. I'm just showing you outside outside perception. I think there's better ways to go about it, in my opinion. Me and Universal is like as if Nike was funding a campaign about LeBron cheating on his wife. Now, I'm going to stop there because he's replying to this guy saying, yo, we need to expose this Stefan Diggs guy.
Yeah.
And he's like, nah, bro, just chill. Just keep it moving, I guess. And he's like, well, bro, you're suing the record company. It's the same thing. And he's like, nah, bro, what you're dealing with is street shit.
Yeah.
What I'm dealing with is some corporate shit. And it would be like as if LeBron, da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
And what everybody's all up in arms on is like, they're saying he's exposing LeBron.
Yep.
This message doesn't necessarily mean he's exposing LeBron. He's saying this would be if this would be a situation like that. Not saying LeBron's cheating on his wife.
But he just finished a freestyle about LeBron.
That's the bad timing.
Come on, brother.
That's
you
the timing.
just had a freestyle about me. Now you're talking about me screwing next gal, and I have my wife over
putting me in
fam.
hypotheticals, basically.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
Come on, bro.
And it
This
does
is crazy.
it does
bro.
seem like
this is some caring stuff, dog.
And it does seem like the two for
This is
Drake to
champagne
write out
sloppy.
this long message, a thoughtful message where he's trying to give an analogy so Mr. Griffith over here understands where he's coming from.
Like it's not the same type of snitching that you're, or the same type of thing that you're talking about. Like I'm not gonna go snitch on Stefan Diggs and the guys because you're trying to say, oh, I'm snitching on a label. Like, bro, I'm snitching on a label. You're trying to snitch on a guy for kissing your neck and beating you up and shit. You know what I'm saying?
We have to know more about the Stefan Diggs situation, but it does seem like Drake would have to be pretty good friends with this guy, or at least care about him enough to put this long message on Instagram where you can get exposed.
Yes, and also let's keep in mind Stefan Diggs. We spoke about him a few months ago when it came to the Cardi B, getting smashed while she was pregnant. It was Stefan Diggs.
But someone told me when I was watching, something, and they were saying he goes both ways.
A lot of these niggas over there go both ways.
They're saying the whole
bro.
NFL. The whole NFL goes both ways.
There's like only a few openly gay NFL players and basketball players and whatever. But you're telling me those are just the openly gay ones. There's a bunch of them that are just in the closet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He drugged him and tried to SA him. That's what Chris Griffith is.
And this is
where are you getting this? As to what magazine is this?
This is hot new hip hop.
Yo, bro, this story's going crazy.
It looks bad, bro.
Because remember, bad, bro. Ak had the whole live stream with him last night. This is how many hours ago is this story from?
This is January 8th, so 3 days ago.
Oh my God. Bro, so then that's
it's gone.
This is bad. This is bad. It looks bad. It looks bad on everybody.
Because there is evidence. Okay, so there is evidence that he got attacked.
No, I think he's suing them.
Chris Blake Griffith, the man who artificially generated fake DMs with Drake, was attacked and robbed by Stephon Diggs' brother, Darius, and two friends in May 29th of 2023.
Yes, but what did you just said? Artificially created fake DMs with him and Drake? That's what
this is from Akademiks, by the way. Okay, by the way, I should have. This was 3 days ago.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Ak's been back since then. Because people have been on his head.
Yeah,
because people have been on his head top. Like, what do you mean this is AI, bro? People are like, nah, bro, there's more messages.
Man, that champagne poppy's thing.
Maybe, fam, I'm not saying it is and it isn't. I'm just saying that there's possibilities that you can create any of this stuff. Yeah, this is easy Photoshop.
No, but who has time?
I agree.
So mad he has that much time. Like, he just wants to get to the business. I have this right now. Let's release it. The man tried to kiss me on my neck. This guy's defending this Bati guy. Like, let's go.
Yeah, but why still leak the messages? Let's say it's real. Why leak it? That's still bad to do. Like,
no,
why
he's leaking it. He's leaking
messages?
It because how do you slander a black man in the music industry? Call him gay.
Okay.
That's the first thing. Mm-hmm. So if I can now show that Drake is supporting this type of lifestyle and these type of actions, a lot of people now, that's even more hate towards our guy.
But he's not supporting shit. He's not supporting shit. He's just like, bro, you deal with your shit. I ain't got nothing to do with it, fam.
It don't matter. People are still gonna look at it as like, yo, you're Drake. You're supposed to say something.
No,
if your
not.
friend is essaying me.
Fam, would you?
If my friend was essaying you?
No.
Yeah, you would definitely page your friend.
It.
Hold on. You guys are using this friend term way too loosely.
Okay.
He barely knows this guy. He's a rapper who's been like got to be around the boy a few times. You know what I'm saying? And a clothing designer. Yeah, he's been holding him out on some clothing. He's a business friend. There's not in brethren, dog.
No, okay, cool.
But Stephon Diggs and Drake.
But
business friends. Yeah. More business friends.
Okay,
you guys, I know all you guys from being a rich rapper, bro. I ain't holding none of you niggas down. You crazy? I'm gonna stay over here with Chubbs and Nico and man them.
Okay, cool. But still, why is he coming to you? Why is he coming to you?
Because I'm the guy, and everybody comes to me for some shit.
Why have I seen him with you?
Because I'm with everybody.
Maybe
I'm the guy.
I know him through you. Maybe.
You. So what? You know him through me. I don't know no nigga that well. I know niggas from Toronto. Leave me alone. Go deal with your own business.
Okay, you could go on that way, but the way I'm gonna make it seem after that, I'm gonna be like, yo, this guy hangs out with Pierre Bati, man. Get out of here.
And then you're gonna leak my messages?
Yeah.
That's
now I'm gonna be like, yo, you're gonna say, your boy's SA, kiss me on my neck. I haven't come through to come kill you guys yet, but now you're gonna tell me that I should just chill? Okay, cool.
I just don't rate people who leak people's messages. No matter what it is.
I agree.
I don't like that, man.
But I wouldn't technically release nothing. But I'm saying, if it was a way that if I'm a sucker, and now a man tried to kiss me like a sucker, and I'm coming to the sucker's friend, and you don't do nothing about it, that might happen.
Yeah,
that's where that happens.
You're like condoning it almost.
Yeah, you could have then if you were that's to show you they're not friends. None of these guys are friends.
Yes, no friends in the industry.
But what makes you think that he can come to me now, to you, and be like, yo, your boy just tried to essay me, kiss me on my neck. Are you lying? You know? Is the guy lying or is he telling the truth?
That's the thing, we don't know.
And I do think Drake covered his tracks by saying, I mean, I don't know no details, fam. I'm just showing you outside perception. I think there's better ways to go about it. Is my opinion.
Yeah.
So like, he wasn't condoning it. He wasn't like, yo, tough luck, buddy. Like, fight your own battle. He's like, I don't know enough details, but there's better ways to go about it.
Yes.
Which means like, I don't want to be the guy who freaking like puts my arm around the situation and says, hey guys, look over here, because he doesn't know the details.
Problems on
he has his own problems.
But then he should have said nothing. He should have left that DM blank.
That's another thing that people were saying last night. He should have left that
blank, because right there in my head, I would have been like, oh, this is how you're coming. You're trying to set me up for you're gonna tell everybody I hang with a guy who, rainbow gang. You're gonna make it seem like I'm down with the rainbow gang, like on a level of like, oh, we're going around and SAing men now.
Okay, so let's do this now. Do we believe him after his rant on Akademiks yesterday? And I know there's clips of it floating around. Do we believe this guy on what he's saying? And not just the Drake thing. I'm talking about everything. The Stephon Diggs, kissing him on the neck, all that shit. Like, do we believe this guy?
See,
like, did you guys hear it before you go? Did you hear anything from the thing yesterday?
Let's play some more.
Yeah, play some more. Play some of the Akademiks Chris Blake Griffith content, because I didn't hear how crazy or frantic he was. I mean, I heard about it, but I didn't hear it for myself.
Okay.
Like 4 a.m. and I'm in the car. I thought I had what was something that it wasn't. And I start, my mind start doing shit, whatever the case is. We riding back. He asking me about, yo, bro, you seem like you need help or something. I'm like,
we love hip hop.
You got the public opinion. You got the big face. I need a high profile lawyer to walk with me in this courtroom and help me get my son back, or denounce whatever she got going, or whatever Holmes is funding for, or whatever the case is. He's like, man, don't worry about that. You can get that for me tomorrow. I got that. That's easy. I said, it's not about the money, bro. I need you to set me up with a lawyer. He said, man, I'll do both. Don't even worry about it. Just keep working on the line. So as we walking toward the crib, get out the car. It's a 911 Porsche, 2 seats. He put his lips to my mouth. Yeah, pause, Vlad. Pardon the left. Pardon the left. Lips to my ear, talking about come in my room. He makes a left and go up a spiral staircase. I make a right, go all the way down the hallway to a bathroom. My pupil's big as a bitch. I'm slapping water on my face, cold water on my face, trying to wake the fuck up for about 45 minutes.
I believe him.
I don't know if I'm gonna walk out this bathroom. There's a bunch of girls in the crib.
I believe him.
I gotta stop this.
I believe him.
Why?
Crazy.
Bro, this sounds way too detailed.
No,
it
feels real, because the man says, yeah, I'll give you that. But you're gonna have to, I'm gonna fuck you for it. I'm gonna have sex with you for it. Like, these guys are high money, bro. Big money.
Take that.
Power. Yeah, bro. Power, bro. Like, okay, I'll be real. One time I was like in a loud spot. One of the homies was, speaking to me, and his lips hit my neck. And I did not approve. And he was even like, I'm sorry.
Right away.
Right away. He's like, yo, my bad, dog. Yo, bro, it's just everyone's kind of like, tipsy. So you're coming in to tell me something in a loud spot. That's the only way a man can be in my eardrum, bro.
Not in the car, in the Porsche.
In the car, in the Porsche. And you
just us two?
Just the two of us.
We can make it if we try. That is crazy to me. I believe him, bro. I believe him, bro. You don't believe him, bro? Come on, bro.
I believe him.
I believe the Stephon Diggs part, and people are going to call me a Drake defender as usual, right? I don't believe the whole message part, man. I don't believe the whole thing, man.
Yo, this is
blink twice.
This is blink twice, bro. This guy has you at,
oh my God.
A poon point, bro.
Nah, fam.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, fam. Okay, wait. So you believe this, but you believe the messages were contrived?
Yes.
I'm going to flip and freak out right now.
Me in the comments.
Drake interview coming soon.
Yeah, no. He's gonna say
I'm gonna stand on that, man. I believe it, man. It's AI, bro.
Oh, no way. He's potting.
I think it's more likely to be
he's
Allen.
Potting, guys. He's potting. He's potting.
It's more likely to be Allen Iverson than AI.
Yeah.
We're talking about AI,
AI stands for Allen Iverson.
Yeah,
right,
bro.
Man.
This ain't no artificial intelligence.
All I had to do was play a minute of this guy talking, and you guys already believe that all those messages are real.
He's not crashing.
He sounds traumatized.
He sounds traumatized. He's like, these guys are doing this to men. This is what they're doing.
He touched me.
But
They're
I don't
touching
know,
people.
I don't know
They're kissing
why,
people on their lips.
I don't think this is a bad look on Drake for like
holding it down,
for not like airing out the situation. It's like, it's not my business. Like,
yes.
You're not saying he supports Stephon Diggs by like saying, yo, there's better ways to go about it. It's just like he understands the game. It's like, bro, this is a high profile athlete.
Yeah, don't crash out. Don't burn your bridges.
If you really have a case, this is not the way to go about it. I think
assuming that those messages are real.
Assuming they're true.
He shouldn't have answered that DM. He shouldn't have answered that DM because he should have known from the jump there was some freakiness going on. And for once he read whatever he read.
As soon as he seen Stephon Diggs' name pop up in the
like,
DM,
hell no.
He should have left him on red.
I would have left him on red as.
Well, apparently, they all unfollowed him, like because he was saying in his whole rant with Akademiks, Chris Blake Griffith, he said Ollie unfollowed him. Because he got to meet Oliver, he got to meet all of the whole gang. Because he was providing them clothing, he was saying. Stuff
yeah,
like, right?
Product gloves.
Yeah,
product gloves. He said if Preme didn't like the gloves, he should have just said something.
Yeah, but bro,
I really want to know more about that.
So, yeah, I do too. I really do.
I'm sorry, guys. I keep on bringing shit.
Because it is connected, though. It is like a spider web. Like
just why say it if like it didn't have nothing to do with nothing?
Yeah, but there's something to it because he's also trying to expose the fact that there's improvement of this rainbow stuff going on around the place.
I don't think it's an approval of that, man. We've got to move away from that, bro.
You don't think so?
I think it's more of like, yo, like, just don't get me in your shit, bro. Like, I don't care.
What he's making it seem. I'm not saying Drake approving of it.
Yeah.
It's how he's making it seem. Like, they're approving this, guys. Like, he's like, yo, look, I'm going to have to splash water on my face, kiss me on my neck, da-da-da-da-da. Like, brother. I believe him.
No, like we're not proving a shit. We're just not crashing out for you, bro. You crash out on your own. Do your own thing.
True. And I think the unfollows are more from a place of, you know what, this guy's kind of like a loose cannon right now.
To get away from him.
Traumatized. He's emotional. There's a lot of like frantic mania going on. Like, let's not like associate with this. You know?
Yeah.
And it's not like, I don't think it's Drake's fault that some of these NFL players are gay.
He had a chance. He had a chance to go through it.
How is that his fault? You know what I'm saying? Like, what does he have to do with that? Like, this guy wants Drake to be his lawyer or something.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if these are true.
See, he had a chance to go through the door and he didn't take it. That's what's happening.
If these are true, like, bro, like, leave me alone, fam. Leave me out of it. Like, yes, I've been in the industry forever. I know a lot of these niggas is fruity. Leave me alone. Like, man kissed you, he didn't kiss me. Go deal with your own battles.
That's respectable.
Or sometimes it already happens to them too, and they tell them to like brush it under the rug. Because you got to get out here and get this paper still, right? You be messing up opportunities if you be talking like this.
Yeah, but he said you can go about it in a different way, not the way that he was planning to go about it.
Yeah, he didn't say, yo, shut up and just friggin' accept it. He didn't say, hey, man, that's just part of the game. He's like, you can go about it in a different way. And he gave him a long, thoughtful message about, look, the reason why it's different is because of this. In your case, you should do this. Like, so you could tell that Drake did approach this, if these are true, Friday.
Yeah. If these are true.
If these are true, we should put an asterisk on there. But he did approach it like carefully. He was thoughtful. He wasn't like being like, yo, whatever. He was like, yo, this, because he was kind of approaching it delicately. He's like walking on eggshells a little bit, like, yo, like, there are better ways to go about it. My situation's different. I want to make a safe place for all artists. Like, it was things that he was like, okay, he almost like assumed that it was going to be screenshot. And it was like,
okay.
You mean rappers?
Rappers.
in
general. There was this video that I was watching, salute to the homie Blackie Speaks. Okay, he does really good breakdown videos and stuff. But he was reacting, he did like a 2-part video on rappers. These rappers are so disrespectful. And it's about Lil TJ and Fabio Foreign, right?
The smoking thing, right?
There's the smoking over at Black Boy Max's live stream.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll cut in a clip of
Airbnb.
the thing, right?
Yo, bro. Yo, you can't smoke in here. This shit gonna go off. Like, please. I appreciate you. Can you show them where, like, in the back, they cannot smoke in them? Like, there's a backyard. Oh, yeah. I appreciate y'all. Where you going? No, I'm gonna go through the door. All right, where Uncle? It's in the back. Can you show them? No. Are they different? All right.
Man, right? They're in an Airbnb.
Yeah.
They're doing their thing. Man's come in. He tells Lil TJ, can you stop smoking? And he tells Fabio Foreign. And then, I guess he tells them again, there's something you guys can smoke in the backyard. And then eventually they end up leaving. They didn't even dap him up or whatever. What we didn't know about the story, which I don't think is really relevant, is that some of TJ's quote unquote possible ops were in the building. right? Like somebody that he felt was down with the people who were responsible for shooting him was in the building when he got there. One, he wasn't invited, first of all. It was Fabio Foreign who was first invited. And then he told Fabio, don't roll deep. Okay? I'm giving you guys context for this because I'm going to have something to say after this. He told him, don't roll deep. Fabio rolls deep anyway. Okay? He says, I got a few people with me. He says, fine, just forward. Okay? But he ends up calling Lil TJ when he gets there, who comes with more people. Then the whole smoking incident happens, and then they leave. Lil TJ gets on his live after he was on live with DDG saying, come on, I could have paid for that. He put out stacks, blah, 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 blah. I posted about it, or I jumped in somebody's comments, Keep Six Solid, and I said, overprivileged rappers, and somebody said, yo, well, they could have paid for that. It's not about the paying, bro. The man's saying, yo, it's the alarm's going to go off. His Airbnb ratings are going to go down, so now he's not going to be able to rent other Airbnbs. Fabio Foreign responded, he said, well, if it was an Airbnb in Jersey, I would have maybe stopped smoking, but it was in Brooklyn, so I felt like I was at home. What the hell is wrong with rappers, bro?
Rap means rap artist pretending.
That's not pretending. That's just being ignorant and stupid, bro. And I've been there where it's like, even managing rappers, where I feel like as soon as you get the moniker rapper, that means you can live by different rules. And I think that's stupid.
So that's the pretending part, because you can't live by those rules. You got to have respect. Like, I don't care if you're a rapper, or you're in Brooklyn, or you're in Toronto, or you're in Jane and Finch, you're in Regent Park. Like, who cares? Man, ask you to have respect for the spot that you're coming to. Take your shoes off, bro.
Yeah, but I think
take your shoes off, bro.
I think it's rooted in being a rock star. I feel like that's where these rappers are getting, because it doesn't really pay to be polite in a lot of these ways when your brand is like, when your brand is like not giving an F, that is a big part of like what a rapper's success is predicated on, is like they have to be this kind of like free spirit. Rock stars used to friggin' smash their guitars and like break them. And it was like a normal thing. It was like you're allowed to do it.
Rules.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. And like, you know, you're going to be rude to reporters and stuff. And then when you were polite, it was like, whoa, it was a surprise, because they were usually pretty arrogant. I think we see the same thing with rappers, where their bravado, their ego, their arrogance, it helps their brand in some ways,
I guess.
But it's just not like a good look, and it's kind of demonic, you know? Like, you look at even Playboy Cardi, you look at 21 Savage when he was trying to like scam Aiden Ross and stuff. But the culture, I'm gonna be real, like the culture celebrates degeneracy in some ways. It celebrates not necessarily like abiding by the rules, not giving an F, you know what I'm saying? Doing things that like maybe would be shamed in different
Rolling
cultures.
Stone. It's a Rolling Stone mentality. You know what I'm saying? I feel you.
So.
But you got to remember, these guys are the new rappers.
The streamers?
The streamers are the new rappers. You got to go to them to get your shit up. So I'm going to have the best rapport with them. I don't care. I'm taking off my shoes. If you want me to take off my shoes and you ask me to smoke somewhere else, I'm going to smoke somewhere else. It doesn't matter about me being a rock star, because what goes further is that behind the scenes, what they say about that rock star. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, the reputation. Yeah.
And then you'll see how it reflects. Someone will poison you. Like someone I'll be like ready for you when you come to them. If you come with this same antics you went with the other time with the other person. You know what I'm saying?
They'll just not give the opportunity to you. They'll see somebody else on the list and say, oh, this guy's way nicer. He might not be as talented, but he's way nicer. Give him the opportunity.
Yeah, let's give him that.
And you don't even know that you're losing out on opportunities, that your name is never picked, because you're an asshole.
Exactly.
But I think it also comes with power and entitlement, because even I've dealt with this on like a local rapper scale, where if someone has a certain amount of clout, they're going to operate in a way that is like a little arrogant, like they're doing you a favor, like they're above you in some ways.
This is not just, it's a rapper thing.
These are people who are not millionaires. You know what I'm saying?
You don't have to be a rich rapper. It's the ones that have the most entitlement is the ones who ain't up there like that. Look at these guys we're talking about. Fabio Foreign and Lil TJ, 2 niggas who fell off.
I know.
Come on, bro.
But
And they're acting entitled.
But they're still successful in the grand scheme of things.
Yes, of course. But
Okay,
they're in like
sure.
the 0.01% of
let's
rappers.
just say this: they knew what they were doing.
What,
Let's
being
just say
disrespectful?
they knew what they were doing.
Well, Lil TJ was saying like, oh, I didn't like the way that he told me
Just not smoke.
to not smoke. And it's on camera. Like, he wasn't rude, bro. He was just like, you can't smoke in here, man.
But it's him telling him anything, bro.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how he said it.
Yeah, and it's like where you were telling me.
What, on camera?
On stream. Oh, it's like you're trying to violate.
Yo.
It's like
You're
a
trying to
power
smalls me.
Yeah, you're
little
dealing,
bro me.
you're dealing with a guy that got shot like how many times? You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Now he's alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He's ready to get at you for anything. Like, don't. And now someone was in the building that was supposedly responsible for shooting him.
Yeah, but still, you can't smoke, bro. You got to go. And that's the thing. And you can't, it's not even just the smoking. Because I gave you guys the context of Fabio being told, yo, don't roll deep, and then rolling deep anyway, and then inviting another rapper who rolled deep. Like, this is rapper shit that me on an interviewer level have dealt with mad times.
Yeah.
I used to tell artists, especially when we were going through the whole pandemic bullshit, like, bro, 2 people only, 2 to 3 people tops.
Yeah.
And then certain mans will still roll with like 8 people for a solo rapper, bro. And this is rapper bullshit that I don't like, man. It's like, why do you feel entitled to roll with 10 niggas, be rude most of the time, a lot of these guys, be late, and then on top of that, smoke in a place you're not supposed to smoke in. I'm talking as somebody who smokes weed all the time, bro. But if I go to do an interview, I do interviews with voices. You can't smoke in there. I don't just tell them, oh, I'm Friday, I'm going to smoke anyway. People know me for smoking.
Nah,
like,
man,
nah,
nah.
I'm not going to smoke.
You have respect.
Yes. But if I still had like this rapper brain, like, nah, bro, I'm a rapper. I should be able to do whatever I want. That's the stupid shit that niggas need to stop, bro. Because like them are saying, the new rapper is the streamer. So people are going to be over their bullshit. You guys are not even bringing as much to the market anymore. You're not selling that much. The streamer is getting more people's attention and they're nicer.
Yep.
So we don't have to put up with their shit anymore.
And they're rapping. That guy raps.
And they rap. Me personally, if people looked at the catalog of 2024, I brought in mad content creators.
Yeah.
And I still brought in a lot of rappers.
Yeah.
However, I brought in way more content creators than usual because of the way they roll.
Mm-hmm.
They're coming in dolly,
respectful.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We have great conversations in and out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Not a rapper with 10 niggas with them, bro.
For what reason, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's a security thing. I feel like these rappers that maybe bring like a bunch of people, it's like if you had them one-on-one, they wouldn't be the same person as they are when they're with their homies. That's what I think personally. And it could be a safety concern too. You know what I'm saying? If you have ops,
you
have like a little army riding with you.
But even your army should be respectful.
I agree.
They should be following behind the suit of you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm walking into a place and you guys are with me and you see me take my shoes off, what are you doing?
Take your shoes off.
Taking my
Better.
shoes off. Yeah.
Better. I
guess that's the rules over here.
Or I might ask you to leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but as the person bringing you there, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, you're not taking out shoes. You gotta go, dog. What are you doing?
If I look at before you go, if I see the person who brought me there takes their shoes off, I'm gonna assume, okay, can't have your shoes on here.
Bro.
This guy brought me here. I'm taking mine off.
Shoes
too.
off.
But I'm normal. I don't have rapper brain.
No,
it's basic etiquette.
Even though if I'm on top or not, I'm gonna be like, I'm still gonna even ask you, yo, I can smoke in here. I can smoke in here. Let him say no. Okay, cool. Where can I go? Out there, right there. All right, thanks. I'll be back.
Simple.
And I'll come in all wild out and I'll still be the same guy. Like, I don't know. I think some people, they need that. Like, I don't know, but I feel like he was doing it on purpose, man. Like, I really do. Like, it's like, what you say to me, little nigga? And you were showing your song the same time they're in the room. They weren't feeling that. People were rocking to the song. It's like, you got a hit right now. You got something popping, right? And then little TJ ain't got shit popping right now.
So he felt jelly. You weren't even invited, bro.
Is it an attention thing, maybe?
Remember, that kid is young, eh? And up here, I don't think is working too well.
Remember, this is the same youth that Top 5 was screaming at when he came down here. He said, yo, TJ, forward. You remember that?
Right?
My bad.
What I will say, it could be a mix of just being on drugs realistically. Like,
they're on the perkies, like,
you know, so they don't care as much. But I think when you say like rappers, like we gotta look at where are most rappers, like what is their socioeconomic background, and then you gotta look in the household, you gotta look in the communities, you gotta say, okay, how are they being raised? Are they being raised with like basic etiquette and manners, or is it more of like a survival mentality and like power? You know?
Well, I'll tell you this: if they're coming from West Indian background, they were getting their ass whooped. I believe. But then after a while, they get to go and do their thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's where the disrespect levels of comes into play, where they're out of hand because they're missing that part to them still, where, you know, there's somebody, or if they're, I'm not going to get into it too deep, but like, I think FBA Americans are different from West Indian.
100%.
You get what I'm saying? In a certain way of how they raise their children.
Yeah.
In the ethnic ways, right? So I believe Lil TJ's what? Caribbean descent? Maybe?
I'm not sure.
Were they from Brooklyn?
I know he's from New York, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know what borough exactly. He might be from Brooklyn.
Like his grandparents are probably like West Indian or something.
Yeah, a
right?
lot of people from New York will have like a Caribbean family member,
right?
Or like what the dad is FBA and then the mom is from Barbados or Jamaica or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but I think it's more about like the presence of the parents. Like even though the culture from where the parents are from is a certain way, like if they're not present, or there might be like a broken family situation, or there's like drug abuse or alcoholism, whatever, like that can all affect how like someone's raised. And it's just about instilling those values, and maybe they don't really care for these values unless, I guarantee you Lil TJ wouldn't have done that if he was in a room full of billionaires.
And
you know, like
other people are making another point. If it was another gangster, like another thug who was like, yo, you can't smoke in here, he might have took it differently.
That's what I'm saying. There's also that power imbalance. So
what do you mean differently though? Sorry.
He might have been like, all right, cool.
He might have even said my bad.
Oh, so they take this guy as a punk.
Yeah, you can't tell me, you're just a little streamer. You can't tell me not to do shit. And that goes back to the and let me emphasize something, because I say rapper, and I don't even want to say thug rapper, but like there's certain rappers who have this entitlement complex, right? I've dealt with gangster rappers who have big entourages and stuff like that, and they're super polite too.
Yeah, okay? Bro. The whole entourage, everybody's super polite. You know what I'm saying? The main guy, polite, everything. You just roll, like there's like 10 of you guys. You know what I'm saying? But you guys are nice. Yeah, so you can kind of let that slide a bit, man.
I don't like that you rolled that deep, but after all of you guys showed up and you were so gracious, you cleaned up after yourself, everything, you were nice. But I still don't like the fact that this is coming from a guy who used to roll deep, bro. I came from a crew, Empire. There was 6 mans in the crew, and they would bring entourage.
Yeah.
But the people who we used to go and be at shows, radio stations, they were annoyed, bro.
Deep down inside.
Not deep down inside. Like they're visibly annoyed. Or they would tell me, you can't have this many people here, bro. So like if I have to deal with that, it's stupid bullshit rapper shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Too
much entourage, and why you guys gotta be like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then it's no matter how polite everybody is, it still gets loud when there's 10 people in the room, bro.
Yes.
And another thing when I was watching it too, it took away from little TJ and Fivio, because I was like, where are they? Kind of like I could see them.
Yeah. But you got 20 mans with you.
Got 20 mans, so I kind of got lost in it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then you just turn around, blow the smoke on the kid, like
rude,
bro.
But I think it's also like they want to bring on their homies, they want to bring on their gang, they want to like put on for like, yo, this is the block, this is the neighborhood, this is who we roll with.
That's stupid to me, bro. Like these niggas gotta stop doing that shit. Like unlearn that shit, man. Cause like I've dealt with it at an interview level. Like mans were like, yo, I'm bringing all of my mans. Yo, go watch it on YouTube when the thing comes out, bro.
But you come from hip hop. You should know that is part of hip hop though, like having a crew.
Okay. Then roll with like 2 of them,
from
3 of
your
them.
crew.
Yes.
Your
whole entourage doesn't have to roll with you, bro.
Yeah, true.
There's one thing of coming from hip hop. And remember, hip hop is a business too.
Now.
Right?
Yes.
It's like, yes, you can come from the culture, and the culture is you're with your crew, but then when you gotta go do business, are you gonna let your crew impede on your business because you're trying to keep it hip hop?
No.
Nah, bro. I gotta go to a board meeting. I'm not bringing 10 of my mans with me.
Bringing just 2 of the men of it. Let's go.
But some of these guys bring 10 of them.
That means everybody's hands in the pot.
Well, you know what? You guys need to start unlearning this shit. Or like guys will come do an interview with me. There'll be 3 guys sitting there. I'm only talking to 1.
Yeah, they'll even bring them on camera kind of thing, right?
Like for what?
Presence.
presence.
No,
man.
because niggas is scared, bro. Listen.
Ooh.
Yeah,
I
you're
like
scared.
That one. I like that one. I like that
You're
one.
not scared of the ops. You're scared of your own personality. Like, bro, so you come and chat to the interviewer, bro. You don't have to have your guys around you to feel cool or, you know, so that you can get your shit off and whatever. Like,
push
nah, bro. Yeah, like, you know, it's like the same thing when it comes to shows. These guys will go on stage with 100 mans because of their confidence is in the freaking floor, bro.
Yeah.
A guy with super high confidence will go up there by themselves and be like, yo, this is me.
Okay, but this is what I will say. If you meet a wolf and it's by itself, it's a lone wolf. It might be scared, tucking its tail, might be like more willing to engage. You have a group of 5 wolves, they're all killers. You know what I'm saying? So there are people who operate in groups more often than they are alone. And maybe they don't like being alone without smoking, without drinking, without
clannish.
You know, like they're afraid of their own conscience. Maybe they have PTSD. Maybe when they're not doing anything, they start to see all these traumatic events.
I was gonna say these niggas sound gay, bro.
I knew he was gonna say it, bro. I'm like, yo, say it.
The niggas sound gay, bro. You hanging out with too many niggas, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Real talk.
As you start getting older, and this is maybe a YN thing because that's the new term. As you start getting older, you have your friends, but your that whole crew thing starts becoming less and less.
100%.
And Dusty and I can attest to this. And you probably, as you're getting
100%.
older, when you were like in your early teens or like late teens and in your early 20s, it's always, yo, me and the guys, me and the guys, me and the guys. Now you're trying to chill with your girl or just do your own thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
More.
And you link up with your guys when you link up with them, but it's not every day I'm hanging with the crew. I went through a space of time where every day I was hanging with the man them, bro.
Every day.
Every day.
100%. Every man has gone through that phase, especially like, you know, like you're balling up, you link up, someone in someone's whip. It's just 4 or 5 mans in a whip.
Yes.
Freestyling.
That's crazy. Now
it's crazy.
As you get
but that's
older.
a norm. Some people.
I'm scared to do that.
Yeah. But Fabio Foreign is 34, 35.
Still doing it.
Still doing it, bro. Grow up, fam, or you're gay.
Well, they've already said he is. They've already had allegations.
Well, that's a whole other.
They've already had
That's
allegations.
a whole other news story.
So he's doing some feminine things right now. I get it.
Yeah, he has been. I think his
own girl
has been like, yo, you better not be talking to dudes or something, right?
Well, stop hanging with the man them and your girl won't get so mad then. Because that's what girls do.
Yeah.
Girls will be like, oh, you all the time, you and your boys. What are you, gay, nigga?
Yeah, bro, make you want to fight. Make you want to fight.
I think
you want to fight them.
And they don't say that word.
Yeah.
They use the F word.
Yeah.
Like you're hanging with your little boyfriend. Like they will say that.
Like, what do they have over you? Why are you always with them?
Oh my God.
What the hell?
I don't think it's gay to have like homies, bro.
No,
Like,
it's not. But like,
No, but all the time y'all hang with man.
you gotta get your priorities straight. 100%.
Yelling out of surf in the circulation. You know what I'm saying? Can't have that many guys around like now.
But I'm sure these guys are also hanging with girls. But it's like before that, they're with the guys pre-turning up.
They hanging with no girls. Can't even get a girl.
Well, that's the thing
That's
too.
crazy.
It's harder to get girls when you're in just in a crew of mans. You're just getting battered on these girls.
I know.
Girls who just pass arounds.
Yeah.
You're getting the girl that couldn't get little TJ.
Yeah.
It just trickles down like by the hierarchy, and eventually, if you might get lucky one
And everybody's
night, you know?
burning after that.
Yeah.
Everybody's burning.
Yeah.
They're all swapping the spit.
They're all pissing hot.
Hot.
But yeah.
But yeah,
Well, salute to salute to Plackboy Max. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry you have to deal with the bullshit that I've been dealing with for years. Okay. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Rappers are assholes, bro. Just learn to. Well, he knows. He knows already. I got a quick story here on the boy Smiley. He said that he got a new Drake feature on the way. I hope this post.
Shout out Drizzy.
Hold on, before we start this. I seen you clip.
I know.
Can I go to your page for a second?
Yeah.
It's on your page too.
Oh yeah.
How's that? I was just trying to like, honestly, I think I was trying to display my impersonation skills, but also like relay it back to the conversation.
Um.
And your laugh like Smiley does, he
All of them.
encapsulates the Toronto accent.
Body. Y'all want to see a
Yeah,
dead
body.
body?
You wanna
What's
see
the
a
other
dead
song? Like,
body?
last week I was bunny. That's We Got Nothing.
That's We
I
Got
don't remember the title of the
Nothing.
song, but I know what you're talking about.
Yo, Smigs. Smigs,
The
people believe
comments
you.
are going crazy.
Look right there. That's We Got Nothing.
That's We Got Nothing.
We got nothing.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, salute to that post right there. Okay, let me get back to this post here with the boy
Shout out
Smiley.
Smiley.
When do I get a chance to hear the shit, my nigga? Wait. Okay, look. Damn. Hold it down. Smiley said he had some shit with Drake. It's not a leak. He said it a few days ago. I want to hear this shit, my nigga. So I'm going to go downstairs without my mic. I can't leak the shit. Unfortunately. I can't leak the shit. Yo, hold on. Give me a second. I'm taking my mic off.
So bad would have kept that on.
I got to hear this shit.
Yeah, like tuck it in somewhere else.
I know,
Right under
right?
their armpit. They'd just be sitting there like, yeah, hey. What is
See, that's the problem when you're on a live stream, right? You gotta have to go off the camera and try to do a little, snagamaroo.
Yeah.
But yeah, he got a new song with Drake, apparently, allegedly.
Awesome.
Actually, not allegedly. He said it from down the stairs. He's like, yeah, come listen to it. Well, you do.
Oh, thank you.
Come listen.
Come listen.
Got a song with the boy, Drizzy.
So let me ask you guys a question. Do you guys remember Organization?
Yeah, with Bugs, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay, yeah.
It's an organization.
Do
You
y'all
did the best.
think that's going to
Trust.
drop? Or do you think it's a completely new song?
You think they're gonna re-release Organization?
Maybe. Those verses were pretty fire.
If they do, it gives Bogues a alley-oop for sure.
Maybe they might take Bugs off of it. That's what I'm thinking. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking Organization with Bugs.
You were thinking with the man? With the boy?
No, I was thinking.
Oh,
my
you're
bad.
cold, bro. You're a cold
Me?
guy,
It would
bro.
be them. I just thought about it.
It's just us. It's
No,
always
but
just us.
He might add an extra verse, right? I'm saying it's just us.
So it's just Smiggy
and Drizzy.
Smigs on 2 verse, Champagne on the hook.
Yeah, because that song was incomplete. Right? So the man can't complete it, unfortunately. He's in jail.
Yeah.
There's a Drake verse just floating around in the ether. It's kind of on the internet, but not, because if you repost it on a YouTube or whatever, it will get sniped.
Yeah.
Right? So they want that. I'm saying. It could be that.
I think it'll be a completely different song.
New song.
Probably a new song.
New tune, new fresh vibe.
Yeah,
Keep that over there
yeah.
so Bogues doesn't come and try to sue us and say he was on it and all this stuff.
True.
Sorry, not to diss the boy, the man, but still, that's just how you have to think. And
No. I
business
didn't think about that part. Like, yes, he does have to keep in mind, like, I might be like from the jail cell, like, bro, that was my song.
Yeah.
Can I release it when I come home? Like,
No.
bro.
We're releasing it for you to get you some paper, pay your flipping lawyer.
No.
Yeah, I mean, he could line that up. Like, he could easily connect with Bugs' team and make it happen, like, legally. But I do think this is going to be a brand new song. Yeah.
Now,
for sure.
The last time that happened, that was a big tune, over the top. Obviously, the song that put Smiley on the map to a lot of people.
Yeah.
The world.
But
no
it had
video.
No video. Oh, that's going to be my second question.
Sorry.
Okay, or you can ask that question because we do need a video.
Yeah.
But the reception was kind of hot and cold with it. There was people that were making Smiley Drake version only of the song and all kind of stupid shit. Right? Do you think that the perception is going to change this time around? Smiley's his status is elevated. You know what I mean? The boy mentions them a lot.
Smiley's like he's like, in a sense, like a McConan.
Whoa.
Not in the, like, visually. You get what I'm saying?
Right, and clean it up a little bit more because
No
remember,
music.
McConan is on some posh shit, right?
Yeah, no, not like that.
Okay,
not like that.
Thank you.
Not
I
like
would
that.
never.
Clean up
Not
on all
like
five.
that. I didn't even think that way. I didn't even think that way about McConan. Sorry, Smith. I didn't even think that way, but I was thinking it in the way of like how he came on the scene with Drake on the hook. Or whatever.
Okay,
Like
yeah,
those type of vibes, right?
yeah.
And then he could come back with another song with Drake, right? And this time I think it would be the same reaction again.
You think people are going to be like,
They're going to do the same thing
take
to him
this guy
again.
off the song.
But low key, mess with it. Like low key, they're messing with it. But they because they're just like, he doesn't put himself as a rapper's rapper. He's not a rapper's rapper or that guy who has a lot of rap.
He's not a
tunes.
lyrical guy.
Yeah, so a lot of people are gonna they're gonna hear Drake, love Drake shit, but then they're gonna still like downplay him because he's under Drake.
It depends on what direction they go in. Because Over the Top was it was a fast-paced tune.
I like that.
So, guys, I like that song too. That song's fire.
That's one of my
But
best.
the tune was such a fast pace that it caused Smiley to rap, right? Like, and maybe people didn't want that from them or from him.
Nah,
if they have a different approach with this song, where it's not like you got to be rapidy, and they just make a saucy tune that people could just repeat and just play in the club, strip club. You know what I'm saying? Smiley's not over rapping, he's not under rapping, and then Drake just adds some extra sauce to it. They can get a hit with Smiley on it, where people like the Smiley parts.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Just don't do Over the Top, because Over the Top he had to rap.
Yeah,
and he had to keep up with Drake, who was killing it.
But it was a lot of his ad-libs that were holding him down.
Yes,
on that
but
record.
like
It's his
Drake
ad-libs
was
character.
beating the shit out of that beat, and like I was like, Drake, why are you doing that to this boy, bro? Like you're rapping, like take it down like 10 levels, because you.
No,
listen, people are gonna call me a glazer, but Drake raps so good that if you're rapping with somebody like Smiley, with all due respect, and you're rapping super crazy, you're gonna make the guy look bad. You're gonna make anybody look bad.
But how do we not know that Drake's like, yo, I like Smiley's shit, like to a
He
level.
does.
I think he does.
But don't over rap where now you're making him look crazy because you're the fucking craziest rapper of all time and you're double entendring and rapping fast and shit. Like, calm down.
No, if I'm Smiley, I want the Drake.
You want him barring up?
I want him kill me on my own shit.
I
Kill me on my
guess.
own shit. Kill me on my own shit. I don't want nobody to say that Drake came and gave me a half step in verse.
I agree. You want Drake's best.
I want his best.
You want him at
bro.
his best for your track, and you want to be at your best too.
But I'm just saying the best, you can still get the best Drake without getting lyrical Drake. Just club Drake.
Then you gotta get singing Drake. You gotta get singing Drake.
Yeah, maybe just do that.
No. I want the Drake. I want the bars up Drake.
I think I think Smiley,
the barbarian.
Smiley is best when it's like a slower pace and he's just
That's
talking.
what I'm
like,
saying.
like, last night I went to a restaurant. I didn't know what the menu said. I had to change the font.
No, I feel like
it's
there's
just talking, you know?
But there's a way of presenting that to the American audience, because we mess with it, right?
Yeah.
We've been listening to Smiley for years.
Yeah.
But the American audience are so fickle that you gotta like seep it into their mind, bro. So like you can't have them doing too much.
Yeah.
Like a lot of repeat on a hook type of thing, or like in a song kind of way, where they're just like, oh, I like that song where it goes like this, and they just say it over and over again. And then they'll realize later, oh, is that Smiley kid? Oh, shit. And then they'll go listen to his raps.
But I agree, but I think Smiley has a polarizing effect where it's like you either completely get it, like us, or you think it's like really crazy. It's not like
they think it's cringe.
Yeah, so it's either in between. You know how there are some rappers where it's like even if you don't like the song, you're like, okay, he can rap though, or he had bars. But Smiley, it's like you either completely get it and it's like super sick. He said he was Punjabi. I don't even know what we were saying before this, but yes, shout out Smiley.
We back. Sorry.
Yeah.
That was a cut. But yeah, salute to Smiley. Looking forward to that new Drake tune.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Look out for that. In a phone near you, man.
That was cool.
In your pocket.
In your pocket just now. I got some old head beef for us here.
Jeez.
Jim Jones versus Cam and 50 Cent. I don't know if it's a new beef or old beef that just won't stop happening.
The individual one.
So do you guys know what happened with the old beef? Do you know what happened with the old beefs are? Because you're younger than us.
Not really.
So once upon a time, I'm gonna give you guys some story time, right? I wish I had some story time music. I'll add it in post. So once upon a time, when Dipset was all together, there was always a little bit of conflict within the Dipset, right? Between Jim Jones and Cameron. And there was this crash out moment where Cameron called the radio station while 50 Cent was doing an interview. And 50 Cent was talking about how he got so much money and he can buy Koch Records, which was the record label that Dipset was on at the time. Not Cameron individually, but Dipset, the crew. Okay? Cameron called into the radio station and was like, he crashed out. He started going on a Curtis rant. Curtis! And him and 50 Cent ended up having issues. He came out with a whole album called Curtis, and he had a bunch of songs dissing 50 Cent. It was up, okay? 50 responded by joining powers with guys that were on his team that they were already having issues with.
Internally. He does a show and brings up Jim Jones and Joel Santana
for balling.
And they perform balling on stage, and 50's on stage with them balling. Like,
I remember that.
Super psychological warfare. 50's always been a sicko with when you go against 50, he's gonna break you down mentally. You know what I'm saying? So
Petty God.
Cam's seen this, and he's like, what the hell? You're rolling there with Jim like day one and all. Like, it was up, right? And from there, nothing ever, came from that. Like, Dipset has been seen together. They were just at the Versus the other day versus the Locks. Jim Jones was even saying at one point they didn't even know if Cam was going to show up. That's how much they're not together. Even when at the Drake show, they're all there together, but doesn't mean that they're together. You know what I'm saying? Oh, we're going to go do some business? Fine. But other than that, I guess they just go their separate ways. Now, full circle 2024, because this happened a few weeks ago, Cam had 50 Cent on his podcast. Right? Now we're all grown men. They squashed beef. They started talking about the old school shit that happened back in the days. They're like, yo, that was crazy. Even when you brought up Jim and everything on stage, it was like, whoa, I can't believe you did that. Like, we got to see that in interview form now in our day now in 2024. You know what I'm saying? Jim went on Justin LeBoy's podcast to bring this story full circle. And he commented on that. And I'll play you the comments. Sorry, it took me long to get to the story.
No. I needed to know the history.
You have to run it down for the youngin.
Keeping it Cam right now. He just did the interview with 50.
For the younger audience, we had like a rap battle thing at one time. And 50, what you did, so we was having interior problems at Dipset. Nobody knew about this. Nobody knew that we was like not on the same page.
Right.
So when me and you were battling during our music thing, you got members of Dipset to come to your show.
Them niggas be on my dick, right? Them niggas ain't got nothing else to think about but Capo. I did a lot for them niggas and they like, you heard? Both of them. Pause though, get off my dick.
Get off my dick.
There's only space on there for baby girl, man. Shit, come on, man. Tugging on my shit like that.
You never clear shit up. And we never hear your side of the story. Cam was like, I thought we could pull it together. Next thing I know, I see Jim performing with
That nigga ain't think nothing. He could pull nothing together. He couldn't do nothing with me. He couldn't tell me nothing, nigga. Like, let's not get this shit twisted. Like, nigga, nobody could tell me nothing, nigga. I was my own boss. I did what I did as a fucking soldier, because I was a soldier, nigga. You heard? I had the soldiers. Niggas didn't tell me nothing.
You heard?
You heard? I did what I wanted to do. I seen the shit wasn't going right, so I started doing what Jim Jones needed to do for Jim Jones, because the nigga that was supposed to be the Don wasn't taking care of the capo. Started feeling like the Gotti movie, you heard?
So since then, 50's been on his head top. If you go on 50 Cent's page, he posted a couple of things. Because I don't know, do you guys follow 50 Cent?
Yeah.
Do you follow 50, Zar?
I don't, no.
What? You need to follow 50.
I mean,
he's entertainment, man.
I see his stuff.
Yeah, because
I think I follow him for my personal account.
He gets reposted a lot, right? So this is the first post. Individual one, he puts in the caption. And he's calling him Individual One based off of the Tekashi 6ix9ine case, because he was named in the Tekashi 6ix9ine case as Individual One, right? Individual One calling shots out here. I know you working, so please don't say gangster shit to me, Individual One.
Right? I don't know what this picture's from.
The Rock Nation party. No, you see Diddy right there? Look. If you go back, that's Diddy.
That's
Diddy,
Fat Joe, Remy Ma.
Oh, there's Fat Joe right here.
The best picture.
Oh, wow.
That is kind of funny, though.
That's
50's
crazy.
a demon.
That you are going to be in trouble with all these guys.
Oh, that's crazy. And then he posted this.
That's cool, but now he gotta get violated.
Yeah, super violated.
Super violated.
Super duper. So
super
ain't
duper.
too much he can really do unless he gonna run around with 100 armed securities all day. You know what I'm saying? He gonna get shot at Penn.
He ain't getting enough money for that.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
Y'all remember this? Hold on, before I continue. Do y'all remember this? This is when they were talking about, I got the letter. When they were talking about 6ix9ine, right before he got arrested by the feds.
Yeah.
And they were like, we're going to have to violate him. We're going to have to super violate him. Super duper violate him. Like, what? Yo. Incriminating much? Like, it's a phone call. Like, we can tell what violating means. I think are the police on the other side like, but say it though. They keep on saying violating. What do they mean?
Someone said he gonna die.
Super duper violate. Like
he gonna be unalive.
Go get Daniel before these guys kill him.
He ain't a gang member no more.
Nah, ain't nothing.
That's what Shawty needs to make sure he do.
Nah,
the picture is crazy because this is a picture from Love and Hip Hop with him and his girl, or one of those reality shows, and his mom. I think it's like, why are you posting this picture while you're playing this phone call from the 6ix9ine case?
Holy, bro, diabolical.
Art of War.
So
50's diabolical. He used the laws 48.
Or the 50 Laws of Power, book, his own book.
Real talk.
Holy.
So how do you think this is going to end here, man? Are these guys going to just piece it up? Like they both take it there. Jimmy's a hothead, man.
Jimmy has an album coming out.
You think it's a rollout?
It's a great one.
Maybe.
Jimmy's music's hot right now. But he's selling like genocide to the kids, but his music is really hot. He's still like with the Lobby Boys situation. You know what I'm saying? Like that has wheeled out into like some great music.
He's giving us great music.
He's giving us So I don't think anyone's checking for a Jimmy album just like that. So I believe like this is a perfect rollout. 50's giving him an alley-oop. So is Cameron. Let's play it like we're not friends. You know what I'm saying?
Well, apparently they responded to that shit too.
Yeah.
Cameron and Mace. I don't know.
And then Jim responded again today.
Really?
Yeah. He said he's looking for Cam. He's in Harlem.
So these guys to do what? To fight?
They're gonna fight. He was doing push-ups. Like he was working out this morning.
What the hell is going on?
So
the thing is, I'm glad why we have Czar over here. Because Czar, you're a younger buck, right?
Yeah.
YN.
You're right. You're seeing these old men. These are older mans, bro. These guys are all touching 50 or past 50 years old.
Crashing.
Okay, not 40-year-old men, almost 50-year-old men having this beef. This was 17 hours ago?
Yeah, man. I told you what's up.
But this is just him doing muscle ups or whatever. That's super impressive for his age, though. What the heck?
No. They're in great shape. But
Dog, that is hard to do.
But are you getting ready to
fight?
Is this for the fight? Like, are you guys gonna have a 40 or 50-year-old fight in the road when you guys see each other?
Yeah.
Or like over old beef?
Remember, Jimmy's not a gang member no more, but he's still down with the birds.
He's not a gang member anymore. Sure. But
I know. Wink, wink. Right?
Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
Right.
I don't know. This looks like
from your perspective as a younger guy.
Yeah, this looks crazy. One, like it's like, oh my goodness, man. Like, but I look like it has mans like you guys like kind of excited to see a fight of like who you guys kind of grew up listening to.
I want to hear some songs. I don't want to see a fight.
I don't feel that way. I feel like they're giving rap a black eye.
Thank you.
But even when I was listening to Jim Jones speak, like he speaks in that same like young rapper arrogance, ignorance, kind of like I don't care. Like, but knowing that he has an album coming out, they're just treating the podcast sphere like radio, where it's like when you have an album come out, get people talking, diss somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Talk your ish. You know. So I could very much see that being the case.
Yeah.
So maybe like they're both kind of grown and in like a higher tax bracket. Like, are they really gonna fist fight? Like when you're 50 years old, a fist fight has like real consequences. Like someone could die. Like actually,
you can get a permanent injury where it wasn't when you were in 25, right?
Yeah.
And it's not like they won't take it there because we've seen Jim Jones and those guys beat up Freddie Gibbs and them in the restaurant. They fight. They're still
that
fighting.
Wasn't Jim Jones who beat up Freddie Gibbs.
Whose people was that?
That was Griselda.
It was Griselda's people.
That's them Buffalo niggas, man.
And they're still too old for that.
They're whooping ass.
Right? Like, okay, the one good thing, I'll say this.
Yeah.
Because they're older heads, maybe, I don't know about Jim Jones and them, it won't come to the guns if these mans run into each other. They'll just swap it out. You know what I'm saying? Because they're like, yo, they come from that time when people were still fighting.
Yeah, and catch you unexpectedly and whap you over the head with something.
But like, as far as should they?
Yeah.
No.
No.
I don't. Cameron be wearing suits and shit.
No,
but I'll be real. I'm kind of iffy with Jimmy because Jimmy's always been wanting to be the hard guy.
You over hard.
Pause. Right? So, I remember Jimmy's dealing with a little bit of an ego brush, okay? When it comes to like True Life kicking his ass at the Ruckers.
At the Rucker.
Right? Like he's been getting served.
You don't know about the Rucker,
Man
eh?
DC? Okay, the manager, the woman, Man DC is the husband to the manager of Dipset. He had Jim Jones under a car.
Man disease.
So you think Jim Jones is ready to like prove himself? To like reclaim?
He's a late bloomer.
He's always been on some trying to, like, remember, he's almost 50 years old. He's probably 50 years old.
He's a late bloomer.
And he's still on some, yo, blood, gangster. And it's like, bro, man's like Hassan Campbell and I'm like, yo, bro, you're 50, bro. Why are you still pushing this shit?
You're pushing lobby boys.
Yeah, like, these guys, they're like not growing up, respectfully, because I mess with their music and I love Dipset, bro. I listen to them from time, bro.
Yeah.
But I just don't like old men acting like kids.
What
bro.
it is it's erasing the legacy of what they did have. So they're giving themselves a black eye.
No, not there. Jim.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cameron's doing the right thing. I feel like he's kind of acting his age in some ways, you know?
The man's like, see him.
Cam's petty. Cam didn't have to do that. Cam didn't have to bring 50 up for 50 to
but he has
Why
a
not?
podcast.
That's great content.
But it's great content, but you use me as the content. So we're beefing. Now he thinks we're beefing. Jim Jones thinks it's look, the niggas on my shit.
You know what? If you bring 50 Cent on a show and you and 50 had beef before, you're going to discuss the beef.
Of course.
And people are going to be like, yo, you guys got together on a podcast? That's goated.
But like how Jimmy's probably seeing it, Mace, you hook back up with Mace. I've been in rooms with you, pause, when you've probably bad talked Mace.
Yeah.
Cameron. You know what I'm saying? And I was there. We created Dipset. Plus, on the back end, when Jim didn't know that good about the business and holding down this Diplomat Records, you know who went behind his back and registered it and did all this and did what he had to do to make it his? Cameron. That's where the internal beef comes from.
Yeah, I do remember that. And I can understand where Jim could be a little bit salty because, like, we were going at Mace.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this either. We're giving you some history.
Yeah, it's like a history lesson.
Right? Because Cam and Mace are cool.
Yeah.
Now. But over the last 10 years, Cam has multiple songs dissing Mace.
Mace, bro.
And the rest of the mandem are on it. If it's Cam, it's Dipset. So Jewels and Jim Jones have been on Mace's head top for years. For Cam to turn around and be like, hey, me and Mace are cool now. We're doing a podcast together.
Thank you.
So, but you know what? Don't be salty, bro. They pieced it up.
No, you're not supposed to be salty, but come on, you don't know until you're in that position how you would feel because of friendship.
Bring your chair over.
Because of where because of where friendship lies. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, let's be real, man.
I can understand why he might feel betrayed. Because it's like you're getting close with all the people that we were going crazy going against. Like anytime that Cam had beef, Jim was like the biggest rider. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he was like, I'll kill niggas for Cam. You know what I'm saying? And now you're piecing it up with all these guys, like, bruh.
That looks weak. And so when he's like, oh, you went to the radios and talked about Koch, And then in those deals that Cam was getting, Jim was getting burnt. You get what I'm saying? Like in that sense, that's what he's trying to make it seem like. He's like, I was getting burnt. You had side deals with Koch. That's why you were mad.
Like an Eazy-E situation.
Yes.
Something was going on.
But also around that time, and this is years ago now when we think about it, Jim had his own deal with Koch later on, and he had bigger songs than Cam at the time when he dropped Ballin' and Nights in Miami and all that. That's when Jim's run started, and people were like, holy shit, like this guy Jim Jones, we should start listening to him too.
Yeah.
So though that separation wasn't the greatest, or like the internal beef, it caused Jim to go out on his own and create Ballin', which is still making him money to today.
Stack Bundles, R.I.P.
Right? Stack Bundle. Jim had a lot going on. He had Stack Bundles. He had Max B. Max B went and got locked up. Like, I don't know, bro. I'm going to show you one little clip here just to give you some context before we get off the story. The Rucker.
Yep.
See, it's behind an age wall. So what they're showing here is basically they're at the Rucker Park.
Ill Bill.
Yeah, they were at Rucker Park, and Cameron and Jim Jones were in attendance, and some guys rushed them.
Brooklyn.
And
True Life
and them guys.
Yeah.
Harlem. They're from the Lower East Side.
Lower East Side. Yeah, but they were in Brooklyn.
Right. They start chasing them. I think Cameron like hightailed out of there type shit, and like was like, they said he was like high stepping running. Like over people type running, you know what I'm saying?
I don't blame him.
And Jim Jones caught a beat down in there.
Yeah, he got beat up that night.
Yeah. So there's a lot.
That's when Jimmy turned blood.
Yeah.
That's when he turned blood. So next week later, I see
he was suing. Yeah. So they've been through a lot for like guys to be like, all right, everything's cool now. Like,
holy shit.
I can understand where Jim's coming from.
You feel like he feels a sense of betrayal.
Yes,
of course
definitely.
You would, fam.
Definitely.
Come on, man. Keep it greasy, man.
100%.
Yeah.
You heard?
But, just last thing on this, you guys are too old, man. No more fighting, bro. Like, I don't want to see two 50-year-old men on TMZ later on for getting into a scrap.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
But album coming out, I'm gonna act like we're gonna put on the gloves.
Well, yeah. Drop an album. Yeah.
But who's still buying albums?
The older heads.
The older heads.
Or they're still streaming them if they, you know what I'm saying? But like, I don't know. To be honest, I'm not, with all due respect, I'm not like dying for a new Jim Jones.
No one's checking for Jimmy like that, but
yeah,
that's why this is going down.
Yeah, the YNs are definitely in a rush.
But I do feel like
New York is.
Not even them.
You don't think New York is?
Not the YNs. Not the young boys.
No.
He is like a character in their lore, though. Like I feel like they kind of embrace him more than they embrace most older rappers.
Yes.
Because he tries to kind of fit in with them, maybe.
Yeah, but like they'll listen to Little TJ over Jim Jones.
Yeah.
King Street.
Yeah. I got one more story for us.
Ooh.
The tow truck wars have been heating back up.
I swear I seen a drive-by video.
What? There's been like in Scarborough over the last 48 to 72 hours, 3 shootings at tow truck yards. In that 48 hours, there's been 3, but I'm just saying 72 because we're in the next day. Okay. But from Thursday or from Wednesday to Friday, they've been just blazing up the streets. I'll play a little bit of a new story.
3 separate shootings involving the tow truck industry.
Well, for the third time in about 24 hours, and in the same proximity, there has been a shooting involving the tow truck industry.
CP24's Courtney Heels is at the latest shooting scene in Scarborough near Markham and Lawrence. With the latest on this, Courtney, you were covering a shooting yesterday.
Yeah.
Today, a new one.
Yeah, and I mean, all the details very concerning. We have 3 separate shootings involving the tow truck industry, and this morning police are trying to figure out if there is a connection here. We're in touch with investigating officers. We're just waiting to see if they might be able to provide an update. Where we are this morning, we're at the scene of the latest shooting involving a tow truck driver. We're in the area, as you mentioned, Lawrence and Markham. There's no police activity, no scene here. This all happened at about 11:30 last night. We'll share with you now some video of that scene. What we've been able to hear from investigators, they say the the tow truck driver was actually in his truck at the time when someone drove by, shot at the vehicle. We're hearing as many as 10 shots, and that driver was rushed to hospital with serious but non-life-threatening injuries. We know the driver is a man in his 20s, so likely still in hospital getting medical treatment. Yesterday, though, another shooting. This one, though, officers were called to a tow truck yard. It's not far from here. It's about a 10-15-minute drive north to the area of Markham and Steeles. What we heard from police, they say they showed up in that yard over reports of shots fired, didn't find anything, and later 2 people brought themselves to hospital. No details on how seriously injured those people are, but again, officers trying to figure out if maybe those people were shot at the tow truck yard and then went to hospital on their own. And yesterday, as you mentioned, Jennifer, we were in the same area covering a similar situation. A tow truck driver shot. That one happened in the area of Markham and Finch. What we heard from investigators, they believe the shooting happened elsewhere, about a 5-minute drive, and then they went to a tow truck yard and called paramedics who rushed in to help that man. He also has serious but non-life-threatening injury. So, as I say, 3 separate cases, obviously very concerning. And this also happened.
So this is 24 hours.
Yeah, I was just seeing that. I'm like, yo,
sorry.
This guy just
He's obstructing the view.
Like, who the hell behind me in Scarborough?
Guy has a full-on grocery cart.
Picking up.
Hey,
nah, you gotta do what you gotta do.
Toronto, man.
Shout out.
So 3 and my mistake. I said 72 hours.
Yeah.
My bad. 24 hours.
Shoot, they're whopping it up, eh?
What is happening? And I've had multiple live streams where I've discussed the tow truck wars.
Yeah.
Why? I think I've discussed it with you too. Why do we have this? Like, what's the incentive?
Territory.
Talk to me. Break it down a little bit, because like I've been trying to figure out, why is it to the level where mans want to pop each other?
Territory,
bro?
money. That's money, right? When I tow your car, when I get the ticket, like, see, you know what I'm saying? I could tow your car. I'm in your area, but I took it. It's JP, and this other company is over here. But what are you doing over here, JP? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This ain't your area.
We've had this highway exit for years.
Yeah. What are you doing here? All right, cool. Next time I see you, you took my. Okay, accident happens now.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they rush on the highway when you see them? They're moving, they're right up under you, and then they go boom, 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 and then to get to their destination.
Yeah.
Now imagine you get there and there's I'm there.
The ops.
I'm there. Already hooking up the car to the thing, like, and give you the finger right when you got there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And there's a civilian right there, so you're not going to do anything in that moment. But you already know, okay, you're from that company? Yeah, I know where you guys are at.
I'm going to come down later and do a drive-by on your truck.
Yo.
What? Like, okay, I'm gonna stop acting like I'm stupid. I understand it's more than just the truck or the car that you're towing itself.
Yeah.
Because there's insurance frauds, there's mechanics that, that are connected to the tow truck company.
Yes.
So it's like, if you're taking money from me, now you're taking money from me, my mechanic, my insurance company I'm connected to, everybody. So I understand it's more than just the $200 tow that I'm popping a man over.
Yeah. Some big money probably.
Yo, I have a question. Are these dudes are they white dudes? Are these brown dudes? Like,
there's a mix.
But I feel a lot of them are very immigrants. Because this is a very easy thing. Like, get a truck, get on the road.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Get one of these companies, sign up. You know what I'm saying? Go get hired by one of these companies. And as long as you have your truck, your license up.
I wonder how much it is to start a tow truck yard. How much?
You just need
money.
You need a space. You just need a space,
and you need a 4-5.
Yeah, but like, how much money are we talking about? Like, to get the space, start building up the tow truck yard, get the rent out the truck or buy the tow trucks. You know what I'm saying?
Well, a lot of guys already have the tow trucks.
Yeah, but you still have to buy those. Right? Like, it all goes into your cost.
All you do is you get the truck, and then the company will subcontract to you, and there's some type of split. And there's like, okay, this is our territory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can go anywhere from here to here.
And go pick that up.
Yeah. I'm asking ChatGPT, how much does this cost to start a tow truck yard in Toronto?
A yard.
It's like rent. It's like rent, how the space is by square foot, brother.
Those are expensive.
Yeah.
Big spaces.
There's big commercial spaces on top of that. So commercial has different pricing on that. So new tow truck yard ranges from $75,000 to $130,000 for budgeting, considering the average
$100K per truck.
$100K per truck is crazy.
Yeah.
Used trucks $25,000. Tow equipment and tools allocated between 5,000 to 15,000 for necessary equipment, averaging around 10,000. Like, there's a lot that goes into having one of these in the first place is what I'm trying to get at, right?
Yes.
So like the money that has to be made from, let's say, if we go on the high end, 130,000, let's say $200,000 investment, I need to be making $1 million a year off of this place.
And you will.
At least.
You will.
You know what I'm saying?
You have to pay to get your car out if it gets towed?
Yeah, I know. I've been told. Right?
Bro.
150 sometimes.
And do that 10 times in a couple hours.
Yeah.
Do that 10 times in a couple. Okay, right?
No, I'm just trying to think of the different levels of how much money needs to be involved before we get to going to pop somebody, bro. That's what I'm trying to figure out, right? Like, it's one thing to be like, yo, I'm popping you because there's a $10,000 interest at the other side of the popping. I'm not saying it's right, but I get it more. But if it's like, oh, you know, I'm popping you over $200 toes, like, what the hell, bro? Come on, find another better reason to shoot somebody.
I believe it's territory and also the cost.
Yeah, I think there's way more cost involved than just a $200 toe.
Yeah.
And I'm just putting 200 on the high ends. You can get towed for like $150 a buck.
Yeah.
Right? But that has way more implications than just the $200. So make it like, I'm going to have to shoot you because you're going on my territory.
Or how do we know that they're not struggling right now? And that's
no, because this has been going on for a while.
No, but the struggle comes with it while I'm shooting. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not making money, period.
Because of you.
Like, period. Like, just.
You mean all of the tow truck yards?
Yeah, like all of it. Like, how often now, we'd have to look into how often are cars being towed right now in our city. For a man to be like, yo, bro, that one chop for the day and
it's worth a shooting.
Bro, most
four guys are coming at the one car at one time on the 401.
Most men have CAA too, like
CAA.
Like CAA, that's the big dog. You know what I'm saying? But my
question, shoot CAA.
Yeah, you ain't gonna shoot
jail. You go to jail.
But my question is, it seems like because of the proximity of all the shootings, like it's probably between two companies, right? Like, like a back and forth, two areas.
Yeah, and I said that already. Territory.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, and it's all happening in Scarborough right now, but this has been happening. That's why I'm saying it's one thing to be like, yes, money might be tight.
Yeah.
But I feel like this has been going on for almost the last 10 years.
Yes.
I think it's almost part of the tow truck culture. It's almost like part of the game where it's like violence.
Yeah.
You know, people burned trucks. You know what I'm saying? Set trucks on fire. Like, it's not just shooting. You know what I'm saying? So
that's the actual regular move is more burning up the people's trucks.
So they can't make no money.
Now we're getting to we're burning your trucks and we're popping up the place and doing drive-bys, bro. Like, fam, this is something that we see in the drug game. These guys are doing this in the tow truck game.
I'll be real. A lot of tow truck drivers are probably part-time drug dealers.
I think that's all inside of it. It's all part of the implications I was talking about.
Imagine you burn me on the side of the road. Another tow trucker comes, burns you on the side of the 401 because it looks like you could just be there. They all meet up. Here's a brick, and you're just like, gone.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like, if that's the case, if they're doing these type of things. Sorry, go.
Could the tow truck game be a good laundering mechanism for the black market?
Of course.
So now we're getting, they might not even be beefing over tow truck stuff. It just, that's where it bleeds out. But it could be over
some dope,
some trafficking, you know what I'm saying?
I have I grew up with a lot of guys that they weren't too good in school. Right. So when we were finished school, I would like pull up to some gas stations and boom, I see some of my brethren in their own tow trucks now. And I knew what they did on the side too. So I've always been like, maybe it is that.
Like washing your money.
Yeah.
Yo, honestly, tow truck drivers back in the day was the equivalent of being a truck driver. You made a lot of money, dog. And it wasn't like you seen an odd black guy do tow trucks, but it was a white guy thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I guess they were associated with the bikers before, maybe.
Yes.
It was. Yeah.
Right?
See, now we're unpeeling the layers. That's what I'm saying. Like, there's levels to this shit.
There's real
Mans are not just fighting or shooting each other over, oh, you got over to my car quicker. Like, come on, bro. There's one thing, yes, I can understand being pissed about it, but I'm going to go shoot up your tow truck yard because you took my car?
No.
I got a theory.
Talk to me.
White Mafia, aka Hells Angels, versus the Brown Mafia. That's my guess.
But it's a mix of when it comes to the brown, because I notice it's a lot of like Persian guys now that have tow trucks and
Afghans.
and Afghans.
Yes.
Guys that came from these countries that figured it out.
Okay,
Yes.
whites versus non-whites.
Whites versus non-white. That could be a possibility. Listen, man.
My theory with zero evidence.
We're all just assuming. We don't know. Anybody who's involved in the tow truck game, don't holler. We're just
Race
don't
war!
holler.
I want to know. I honestly want to know.
I'm saying maybe holler to give us more info.
Yeah.
But don't holler like, yo, what do you guys know about a tow truck? Shut up, have your stupid little podcast. Like, bro, we're just speculating. We're potting. We don't know. We're not uncovering the truth.
I just hope my car does not break down anywhere near you guys real soon because I'm not taking that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Aren't you the guy that we just saw the podcast talking all that shit? We ain't talking nothing, bro. We're just speculating.
Yeah, these are all theories that, frankly, I just made up.
Yeah,
we're reaching.
Yeah, we're reaching.
I just maybe I wanted to be that.
Blow the whistle. Blow the whistle.
Is the whistle still up?
Blow that whistle. Blow that whistle. Pause.
Oh man, I gotta find.
But yo,
it,
you're
man.
right. It used
Sorry,
to be a
brother.
thing connected to like the bikers and stuff.
Yeah, like,
and now we see the landscape of trucking and tow trucking changing, becoming more ethnic, I guess.
like when I used to see truck drivers just hanging out on the side of the road, they just be there all day.
Yeah,
it's like, what do these guys do? You know what I mean?
Yeah, like
and
how
then you'll
many
see another tow trucker pull up beside
them two trucks, just looking at the 401.
They're just chilling, right? Imagine they're doing probably drugs. They're smoking
Bogeys.
a joint, smoking their bogeys, all drunk. They're probably drunk.
Or they might be talking business.
And no, that comes into play too.
Yeah. Hey, when next time I see you, just bring another brick and business is good, blah, blah, blah. But we talk in person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've met some guy, like, think about how many guys break down and a tow truck guy comes and saves them. And they're like, yo, I had that kid in here, fam. Thank God you came before they did. Then you meet a guy. Now I met somebody on the road. Now I meet one of the mandem. Like tow truck guy meets a mandem, or you meet one of the tow truck guys and you're one of the mandem. You're like, yo, I got my link now to the Grizzlies.
I've smoked in tow truck trucks before.
Exactly.
Like Bush?
Yes. They're like,
I've
man,
tow
it's like,
truck
yeah, you're
regents.
cool. You can smoke.
Yeah, I've tow truck regents,
White
bro.
dude?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
And if I took the conversation further, I could have got a new connect. Who knows?
Very much so.
Who knows?
I don't want to give it away on them, but you know what I mean? Because I still got brethren that are doing it. My brethren just opened just got a tow truck.
Don't shout him out.
I'm definitely. He watches this every flipping episode.
Shout out to him though.
He's
but
like, Dusty,
we ain't gonna shout you out.
Don't shout me.
When it just ran through my head, I was like, oh, dude, you better, stay out of this.
So you want free
In my
promo?
head, I was
No.
like, I hope you stay out of this.
And tow truck guys, if you all want to holler for promo, we could talk, but we're gonna have to talk for a long time. I don't want to get shot over doing some
Because
promo
we're
over
fending
here.
the wrong up.
You know, don't call this tow truck war. Now we got to look over our shoulders.
Because we're giving them more clout.
Hit us.
You advertising the ops over there.
Oh, man.
Hit us up with some intel though, if you have and you're in that world. You know what I'm saying?
Just do it
Anonymously.
anonymous. Yeah. Do the anonymous. Be in our comments and just lay it down.
Let's wrap it up, man. Salute to the tow truck people, man.
Yeah.
We love hip hop.